Hello, everybody. I think this is the latest I have been live. I never go live at 11 a.m. in the morning. But yeah, but but yes, we got in some more some more Transformers figures, and yeah, we just I purchased four recently, and it consists of Studio Series and Earthspark. Yes, Earthspark figures are still around, so don't think I forgot about Earthspark. But anyway, so yeah, we got four new figures for the collection, and I am beyond excited to unbox these figures today. And yeah, I'm hyped. I'm absolutely hyped. But yeah, let's just start with showing off the return to the Bayverse world, because it's been a long time since I bought any Bayverse figures, and we finally got a Bayverse figure from Studio Series. It's been a long time. Been a long time. Let me tell you, because the first wave the first oh no, okay, this first wave of 2024 for Studio Series has a Bayverse figure, one. But in the entirety of 2024, you know how many Bayverse figures are in Studio Series for 2024? One. One. And that is the Studio Series core class, the Decepticon Mohawk from the last night. Finally, we're in 2024, and they finally decided to give Mohawk a proper figure. Let me focus. There we go. Yeah, they finally decided to give Mohawk a proper mainline figure, an official Hasbro figure of Mohawk. Finally here, okay, in Studio Series. He never got a toy in 2017. He never got a toy from the original Last Night line. We had to wait 7 years to get a proper toy Mohawk. I have the Transcram Mohican, and that figure is excellent. It's beautiful. It's gorgeous. It's nice and silver, and I love that figure so much. But why did it only take like 7 years to get to make a proper Mohawk toy? I honestly don't get it. I honestly don't really get it. I don't get it. I don't understand. I don't know why it took 4 years. Hello, Christopher Sickler. I hope you're doing good. Your backing has up with Mega Prime. That's good. That's cool. That's awesome. That's great. Yeah. Go ahead and back that thing. I can never back a HasLab because it's way too expensive for me. But yeah, yeah. I mean, hey, the HasLab projects are just way too expensive for me. I just can't. I can't muster up the courage to buy HasLab figures because it's way too pricey. The prices are way too pricey. They're just way too pricey. But yeah, I'm so glad. Yeah, HasLab projects are just way too expensive for me. I just cannot. Hey, what up, Figment? How you doing, Figment? Good to see you, man. It is good to see you, my guy. Great to see you, man. Hope you're doing good. Hope you're doing good. Did you go to TFCon LA? Did you go to TFCon LA? I hope you did. Maybe you didn't. Maybe you did. I'm not sure. Because I don't recall you going to TFCon LA. I don't think you. Did you do? Did you go to TFCon LA, and did you have a good time there? If you did, yeah. So, did you go to TFCon LA, Figment? So I really Nope, never been to a convention, but I think it'd be fun. You never been to a convention before? But yeah. But anyway, yes, I got Mohawk. Finally a proper Mohawk. And now I have like two Mohawks in my collection. I have the Transcraft Mohican and I have the Studio Series Core Class Mohawk. But that's not all I got. That's not all I got. No, that's not all I got. I also got the Studio Series Gamer Edition Voyager Class War for Cybertron, the video game Starscream. I know a lot of people have been I know this figure has been controversial and has a lot of controversy in the community with this figure. But honestly, I think this guy looks solid. He looks very solid. It's a Starscream. So, and I love the fact that he includes his mace. I love that mace. I love the way it's molded. So yes, we got the Gamer Edition Starscream. Very exciting. Very exciting to have this. You know, I'm enjoying the Gamer Edition subline. You know, even though some of the figures are not that great, they are still fun to mess with. They're still fun to play with, fun to transform, and that's all that matters for me. You know, I don't really care if a figure is 100% screen accurate or it's just screen accurate for the most part. I don't really care that much for screen accuracy for the games. You know, I don't, as long as I have a figure that is from that universe or like maybe an incarnation of that character that I really want, I'm happy. I'm happy. So, but there we go. So we got that. We also have some Earthspark Deluxes. Now, this figure, it is a figure that I've been looking for. I wanted this figure just to complete my Mandroid, but but this is the only way I could get this figure. It's without the build a figure part, unfortunately. So Mandroid is gonna be lounging in the R2D2 mug with one leg. He's gonna have one leg forever. He can't stand, but he only has one leg, so he's never gonna be finished. No, because I really don't care for Mandroid. I honestly don't care for Mandroid, but all I care about is getting the figure itself, and we finally have him. We finally have him in the collection because here's the rule here. My rule is you can never have a Megatron without an Optimus Prime. You can never have one without the other. No. Well, I failed when I got Titans Return Megatron, I failed to get Titans Return Optimus Prime. So, and I also failed to get Combiner Wars Leader Class Megatron because I don't know why I didn't get that mold. I've heard some good things about the Combiner Wars Megatron mold. Anyway, enough about Combiner Wars. This is about Earthspark. Okay, Earthspark. I have the Earthspark Deluxe Megatron, and I didn't have any Earthspark Deluxe Optimus Prime prior. So I've been spending months finding Earthspark Deluxe Optimus Prime, finding him. I've been looking at online stores, see whether they have him or not. And I was like, oh, I'm almost giving up. I'm almost literally giving up on this figure. But recently, they finally restocked my boy. They finally restocked Earthspark Deluxe Class Optimus Prime in a new packaging. With no Build-A-Figure part. He finally got repackaged. I nearly lost hope that he would get restocked in some way, and finally he has been restocked in Malaysia here. Yeah. Finally got it. I finally got Earthspark Deluxe Class Optimus Prime, which is funny how the figure still has the ghost symbols, even though the product shot the CGI model here has the regular Autobot logo on the shoulders, and yeah, I'm excited. You know, I've seen reviews and this is a really solid figure. This is a really good figure, really good looking Optimus Prime here, in my opinion. I can't wait to get him out. Yeah. So there we go. That's figure number 3. And figure number 4 is a brand new mold. Is the brand new mold, brand new character for the collection. And it is none other than Transformers Earthspark Deluxe Class Terran Thrash. Hey, it is Terran Thrash. The third Terran for my collection because I already have Twitch, I already have Nightshade. And we have Thrash. Finally. Hey, finally a new new figure here for Earthspark and new mold, and looks pretty good. You know, it looks pretty good. My main complaint is that he does not have he does not have a lot of paint on him, but he looks good. He looks pretty good molding wise. It looks pretty interesting. Very interesting mold here. Um, I don't have the warrior class version, and I know that a lot of people prefer the warrior class version, and that's okay. That's okay. Personal preference. Personal preference. All about personal preference. But man, I finally have Earthspark Deluxe Class Thrash. Woo! Yes, 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 yes. I know there was the Earthspark Deluxe Class Prowl, but that was just a straight recolor of the Cyberverse Hot Rod mold. I don't know why they repainted the Cyberverse Hot Rod into Earthspark Prowl. Didn't want to get the Earthspark Prowl. I didn't want the Shockwave. I didn't want the Starscream. Only three figures I passed on because they were just straight recolors, and I don't do repaints that much. I only do repaints when it's characters that are important. So for instance, in the future, I would get the Lockdown and the Filch. Cannonball, don't really care for, and I don't really care for Farak. I mean, I would get Cannonball because maybe I will get Cannonball from Legacy United in the future because he has a Cyberplanet key. So I need more. I need more Cyberplanet keys. So, yeah, but who should we unbox first? I have my knife here. So who should we unbox first? Should we unbox the little one first? The Voyager class ones? The Voyager class Starscream? Or should we unbox the Earthspark Deluxes? You know what? Let's unbox the Earthspark Deluxes first. We'll keep the Studio Series figures last. Okay, we'll keep the Studio Series figures last. So we'll unbox. We will unbox Prime. We'll unbox Prime. Hey, we will unbox Prime. Hey, what's up, Nathaniel? How you doing? So we're gonna unbox Prime here. We're just gonna cut the tape here. And you got it. There we go. Ah, there we go. Woo, woo. Okay, okay. What is this? What is it? Oh. Hey, we got Prime out of his package. Again, no Build-A-Figure part. Boo. But I don't care for Android. Who cares about Android? Don't really care for him. But I finally have. I'm sorry. Did they make an error? Did they make an error for the instructions? Hasbro, Optimus Prime is an Autobot, not a Terran. What is with that Terran logo on Optimus Prime's instructions? That okay, that sure is a thing. That sure is a thing. Okay. Okay, that sure is a thing. But anyway, let's cut off these strings here. Get him out. Get him out. Get him out. Get him out. Oh, hey, what up, D-Bart? What's up, D-Bart? Haven't seen you for a long time. Haven't heard from you for quite a long time. Hope you've been good. There we go. We got the axe. Ooh, we got the axe. Nice axe. And then we have the gun. We have the gun, which is pretty much the same gun as the Cyberverse Deluxe Class Optimus Prime, just with more paint, with more blue paint on there. So yeah. Woo! Woo! Yes. Oh, yes, like I said. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Okay, we put it back. Put it back. Okay. Close up. Close up. There we go. Alrighty. The only thing I don't like Earthspark Prime is the face. I think he looks better with the battle mask. Yeah, the face. When Optimus Prime doesn't have his battle mask on, the face is definitely a little bit weird. And yeah, and yeah, it's definitely a weird face. Definitely a little bit weird. Okay. All right. Okay. I'm gonna situate his head. There we go. There we got Earthspark Deluxe Class Optimus Prime in all of his glory. Yes, very tight angle tilts. Wow, that's stiff. That's very stiff. Anyway, yeah, he looks pretty good. he looks pretty good. He has some nice knee joints here. Very nice knee joints. He has no waist swivel due to the way he transforms. Unfortunately, legs can move that far, can move back that far. He can only move out that far. I guess a thigh swivel. The arms can do full 360, move in and out. Biceps. Okay. Then we have the elbow joint right there, and then we have the ball joint at the wrist. Okay. He's pretty posable. Yeah, he definitely look. Aesthetics wise, he looks better than the Warrior class Earthspark Prime. So there we go. We got the Earthspark Deluxe class Optimus Prime. Hey, we finally got him. I'm so glad. I would get the Takara version because that looks better. It looks better. Color wise, it looks better. I need to get Twitch. I like that character in the show and love B and Megatron designs. Yeah, you definitely need to get those figures because those figures are good. Those figures are good. Yeah, very good figures. So yeah, very nice figure. So he can actually hold the gun. He can hold a minute. Hold the gun. And then we have the axe. He can hold his axe. Hey, he can hold his axe. Look at that. Look at that. He can hold his axe. That's cool. That's quite neat. But can he? No, he can't. No, he cannot. Can he store the axe somewhere on robot mode? In robot mode, can he store the axe like that? I guess he could store the axe like this. I guess maybe I don't know. But anyway, so now let's transform him into his truck mode, shall we? Yeah, we've seen how he works in robot mode, and he looks pretty good. He looks pretty good. Very good. Yeah, very good. I like him. I like him. I like the Prime. I like the Prime. You know, Optimus Prime will always be my man. Can always be my boy. So, but all right. Okay, so now what do we do? What do we do with the transformation here? I'm looking at instructions here. It should be pretty easy to figure out. Anyway, just rotate his head like so, and then we push the head down like that. Push that down, and then we untab this section here, and this will come over, and that should tab into place like so. And then after that, hey, what up, Nick's Plastic Show? What up, Nick? What up, my boy Nick? How you doing, Nick? How you doing? Hope you're doing good. You know, just transforming the Earthspark Deluxe Class Prime. So now what do we do here? We take arms, rotate them up like so, and then we take. I'm sorry, he actually has a waist swivel. I did not know that. He actually has a waist rotation. Yeah. Doing well, JJ. How you doing, bud? Doing good. You know, just having fun with these new figures I got from my collection. So yeah. Anyway. I know why he couldn't have a waist swivel because this section here, it was kind of preventing him from rotating his waist. Preventing him from if you bring this down, he has a waist rotation. So yeah. But anyway. And then we bring this down, bring this in, and that tab will go into that slot. Right in there. So just making sure that everything is lined up properly. There we go. Oh, there we go. Like that. Then we make sure the knees are clipped into place. And then the feet will come down like that. Put back like so. And then these will tab together like that. And then we unclip the crotch like so. Making sure the legs are nice tabbed together. Okay, there we go. And after that, bring this in. Flip in the hand, flip in the fist. And then we have this tab will go into the slot right in there. There you go, like that. And then do the same thing on your side, put in the fist, and then bring this in, and that should tab in. That should tab into the thigh right there, like so. And then bring the legs down like that. And what do we do here? We can store the gun. Oh, no. We store the gun first. We store the gun first. I'm sorry. Wait. Untap everything. Untap everything. Hold on. Wait. I did something wrong. Wait. Put the gun in first. Putting the gun in first. There we go. Because, as you can see here, hello, Nahh Nerol. Doing good. Yeah, good to see you, man. As you can see here, there are actually tabs at the knees right here. Not sure you can see it. There are tabs right here. So we have slots in the gun itself. So you use those slots to tab in the legs, right? To tab in the legs. Yeah, you use those slots. Yeah. But you use those slots, then you just make sure that everything is lined up properly. And then that really gives you a more solid connection. So yeah, there you go. And then now we can just take the arms, tap them in, and tap that in. There we go. All right, do the same thing. Making sure. And there we go. We got that. We got that going on. Okay. I believe we got that going on. I think so. Now, how do you store the axe? Where do you store the axe? I have no idea. I have no idea where you store the axe. Where do you store it? I don't know. I'm not sure. Where do you store the axe? Where does the axe store? Where does it store? Please tell me where it stores. Oh, it stores underneath. It stores. It basically just slots into that section there. So just tab it in. Tab it in. There we go. There we go. That's how you store the axe. There we go. There's Prime in truck mode. I think the truck mode. I really like the truck mode design here. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, I really like the truck mode design. That looks pretty cool. I like that. Okay, not a fan. You have to use the blaster to tap the legs in truck mode. I mean, the tabs are there, so I mean, as far as I'm concerned, the transformation works very smoothly. So I didn't really care how you get from point A to point B. So just so long as you get there. So yeah, it's still a smooth transformation. It gives the truck mode more solidarity. So it makes the truck mode more solid. Because if you don't tap in the gun to the legs, then it's be floppy. It'd be floppy, but so that way I shake him solid. So a solid truck mode. But hey, to each their own, I guess. So yeah. All right, last Earthspark Deluxe to unbox, and it is Terran Thrash. I really like this design for this boy. So let's just open this guy up and see what he looks like. Oh, okay. Very interesting. Very interesting. Let me see the instructions. So the instructions are correct, the Terran logo, but for Prime, it's not a Terran. Don't know why you put Terran there, but okay. All right, ready. So, okay, interesting. Very interesting. I will say, gimmick wise, I think the warrior class version is better because the weapon actually does turn into the sidecar like in the show. So I will say that the warrior class definitely has the actual sidecar, which is neat. I wish the this deluxe class version had the sidecar as well. But all it does, it just it all includes, it just includes the weapons. It just includes the weapons. Other than that, it's there's no sidecar unfortunately with this guy. Yeah, no sidecar unfortunately. Let me let me put the plastics, put the plastic strings into the box. Yeah, into the packaging. Okay. All right. So there we go. All right. There we go. Okay. Okay. Let me see here. Yeah, definitely an interesting design here. He has knee joints. Some of the joints are a little bit loose on my copy. Like the head is also a little bit loose, unfortunately. The shoulders can rotate full 360. At least that joint is very nice and snug. There's a ball joint at the elbow there, which swings out like that, which is weird. I bet that's for transformation. He has an elbow bend. Okay, that joint is nice and snug. He has a wrist rotation. Okay. The waist is definitely a little bit loose. Legs got move back, move forward. There we go. And then he can move. He can do the full splits, thigh swivels. He has a knee joint, and then the feet. This is supposed to tab in. There we go. So the feet can swivel, but that joint is a little bit loose. He has an ankle tilt right there. Where does Earthspark rank for you? If I were to rank Earthspark from a scale of 1 to 10, I think I'd give it a solid 8 out of 10, I believe. There are some things that caught me off guard, like maybe like there are some questions I do have. Like like why Bumblebee decided to scan a different alt mode. Where are the rest of the Dinobots? Like, why is there only Grimlock? Okay, um, and where are the other Autobots? I'm pretty sure these questions will be answered in season 2, and I really hope they do. I really hope they get answered in season 2. So, I will say here, the joints on Optimus Prime are nice and snug, but for Thrash here, some of the joints are a bit loosey goosey, like this joint here. This is very loose. It's quite loose. That's a bit unfortunate. Don't know why that's loose, but okay. But he does look pretty cool. He does look pretty cool. I do quite like him. I do quite like him. Yeah, I do quite like him. And then you can give him the shield and everything. Give him a shield. You can give him a shield, and then you can give him the gun. Give him the tiny little gun that he has. You can give him the tiny little gun that he has. So yeah, it's an interesting design. My main complaint with this figure is the lack of paint. Definitely could have used a bit more paint. It's a lot of white. It's too white. it's yeah. It's a bit bland. It's a bit bland, unfortunately. But hey, it is what it is. So there we go. All right. So now we can transform this guy. Oh, another thing that you can do with this gun here, you can actually plug in gun to the shield like that, like so. Just pretty neat. Is it just me, or do they want me to plug in the weapon like that? They want me to plug in the weapon like that, but that doesn't make sense because the other way you can actually put in a blast effect part onto the barrel there. So that makes more sense in my opinion. So yeah. But anyway, so let's transform Thrash and we'll see how he holds up in bike mode. So yes, he is a bicycle. He is a motorcycle. So All right, we just bring the arms out, like that, like so. And then we spread out his legs, rotates, take him around. Oh, this wrist rotation is very, very loose, unfortunately. And then we untap the feet, like so. Untap the feet, and then bring the feet down, like that. And then after that, what do you want to do? What do you want to do? Just rotate at the swivel. Like that. So, and then there is. Oh wait, no, we're gonna rotate that way. Rotate that way. And there's a. I believe that's the kickstand. I think that's the kickstand. Like that, like so. And then after that, what you want to do is to bring this whole section over, like so, and that will click into place, I guess. Soft click into place, I guess. I'm not sure. I think. Yep. There we go. But there we go. We got that. So now, move on to the next step. What's the next step, please? What is the next step? We bring the foot down, I guess. Maybe. I think so. Yeah. And then what do we do for the other side? Do we do the same thing on the other side? I think we do. I think we do the same thing on the other side, or not. No, I don't think so. No, I don't think we do the same thing on the other side. No. The instructions are so confusing. They're very confusing. So what the instructions want you to do here? Who is this guy? Glasses Kunz Vaults? Hello there. Glad of you to be here. So, all right. Let me see here. Let me see here. I don't know if I'm doing this right. Sometimes the instructions are not that clear, unfortunately. They're not that clear. Okay, bring this up, I guess, and bring this up on that hinge. Maybe this way. Maybe this way. Maybe like that. Maybe that's how the instructions want me to do. Okay, that will tab together, I guess. Tab together. I don't know. I honestly don't know. This is the first time. It's Thai animations. Oh, hello. What's up, Megatronus Prime? I'm kind of struggling with this transformations. I'm just trying to see what is happening here. What is going on? What is the proper transformation for this dude? What is man? Is that right? I hope that's right. I'm hoping it is. No. Wait. Hold on. I'm trying here. I'm trying to figure out what's the proper way to transform this guy. I'm trying to figure this out. I guess is it supposed to tab in? Is it supposed to tab into the slot right there? Oh man, what is happening? What is going on, dude? Come on, Thrash, work with me here. Sometimes I just don't know. I don't know. Come on, work with me. Tab in. I said tab in. You don't. Come on. You don't want to tab in, really? Thank you for tabbing in. That took a while. But anyway, so there we go. Anyway, so okay, we got that done. We got that going on, and then after that, want to rotate this section around, and then you want to bring this in, bring this down, tab that in, like so. Okay, these instructions are not that great, unfortunately. But anyway, just bring this up, I believe, and then you bring this up like so. Ooh, he has the Terran logo. That's pretty cool. That's interesting. And then bring this down. That should tab in right there. And then make sure the head is in place. There we go. All right. Make sure everything is nice and tabbed in. So now what I want to do, what do we do here with the arms? Bring them down. Is there an MGO? I don't think MGO has this figure. No, MGO does not have Earthspark Deluxe Class Thrash yet. No, he does not have him yet. Unfortunately, he hasn't even reviewed the what should we call it? The Earthspark Deluxe Class Nightshade and Grimlock. He hasn't even reviewed those yet. I already have. so which is weird. So let me see. Okay, that tabs in. Okay, I got that. We got that. Just make sure everything is nice and lined up properly. Okay. We just rotate this around, bring this down like that. Rotate this fist around. And then after that, we tab in the arm like that, like so. And I believe that is how you want to get things tabbed in. And I believe we're done. I think we're done. Yes, I think so. I think everything is nice and straight, nice and tabbed in properly. Or not. There we go. There we go. Now we got everything nice and lined up properly. Now we got everything nice and tabbed in. We got everything situated. Yes. Man, that's a very long transformation. That's an interesting transformation that takes a while. Twitch. Yes, there is. MGO has reviewed Twitch, but he has not reviewed this thing yet. He has not reviewed Thrash yet. So how do you store these weapons? You store, basically, you just plug into the back, like so, and then after that, plug in the gun on top of the shield, and that's how you store the weapons. So yeah. But there you go. There is Thrash, fully transformed into his bike mode. The transformation can take a while getting used to, but hey, looks pretty cool. Looks pretty good. I like him. I do quite like him. I do quite like the bike mode. Again, could have used a bit more paint to spruce up the white and all that, but all in all, though, molding wise, it looks pretty good. Looks pretty good. Yeah, looks pretty good. When did Thrash get a gun? I think he had a gun in the show. I think he did have a gun in the show. I'm not sure. I'm not sure whether he had a gun in the show. I don't think he had a gun. Maybe he had a gun. I don't remember. I also don't remember. But anyway, so yeah, there we have that. We have that. We have Thrash. Ooh, very interesting. Very interesting. A very interesting mold. So I will say that. And it's very interesting. This is the first Terran to ever get the Terran logo on the toy itself. Yeah, and he's the first Terran to get labeled as a Terran and as an actual Terran. So because Twitch and Nightshade, they were labeled as Autobots, but Thrash here, and also Nightshade, when Nightshade got repacked into a different package, Nightshade and Thrash are now labeled as proper Terrans. So yeah, we got 2 more figures to unbox, peoples. Bear with me. We have 2 more figures to unbox. So which one should we unbox first? Should we unbox Mohawk or Gamer Edition Starscream? I will let the audience pick which one to unbox first. Which one should I unbox first, peoples? Which one should I unbox first? Hmm? Which one to unbox first? Mohawk or Gamer Edition Scream? Save Screamer for last. Okay. I go for small first. Okay. 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 Okay then. You will unbox Mohawk first. I'm excited to unbox the only Babers figure from 2024. Uh, poor Mohawk. Poor Mohawk. He only, he's only the main Babers figure for this year. The only Babers figure to get released for Studio Series for 2024. So, yeah. That hurt. There you go. Okay. Oi, Thrash. Okay. I get everything all cut out. Yeah, I got everything all cut out. Come on. Come on. Get up. Thank you. Thank you. All right. And it is bleed out. It is bleed out. Okay. Already. Alrighty. So there we go. Woo. Oh boy. Okay. All right. We got Mohawk out of his prison. Here we go. We got Mohawk out of his prison. And we'll see how he looks. Let's see how he looks. Let's see how he looks. Ah. He looks pretty good. He looks pretty cool. I like him. Yeah, I like this figure. I like him. I do. I definitely do. I definitely do like this figure. Yeah. 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 Okay. I like him. I do like him. He looks pretty good. Yeah, he looks pretty good. He can open his mouth. Oh. I'm a hardcore Beavers fan, but I'm never picking up this figure. Megatronus Prime. I say, man, Mohawk is actually pretty solid. He's a solid little figure here, and it's the first time we ever got a Mohawk figure from the main line. And he looks pretty accurate. He looks for core class. He looks really well done. Like that looks like the Mohawk. Yeah, that looks like the Mohawk. Yeah, it's yeah. I mean, I'm a Babers completionist. I gotta get all the films. I gotta get all the films, man. Gotta get all the films. So yeah, he has knee joints. Yeah, like to move far, move back that far, all the way. He can do the full splits. Arms can go around, but this thing is in the way, unfortunately. The arms can actually move out that far, and there's a swivel at the elbow, and there's a double jointed elbow, and the head can rotate. He can open and close his mouth. So, yep. And of course, he can hold his blade. Get in there. Get in there. Yep. There we go. Oh, he can hold his blade. There we go. Very neat. Very neat. I do quite like that. Can you store the blade in robot mode? Is there a place to store the blade? I think there is. And there's this tab here. I think that's meant for the blade to store. There we go. Yeah, it's meant to store on the back. You can store it on the back if you really want to. So, but yeah, looks pretty good. Looks very good. Yeah. Yep, the last night, Decepticon. The Decepticons really need to finish off the Studio Series line, They really need to make more Studio Series Decepticons from the last nights. They gotta do it. They need to do it. Yeah, they really need to do it. So yeah. Okay, and I heard, yeah, his head can be removable. So his head can be removable. So yeah, so there we got. Yeah, his head does pop off. Like in the movie. Yep. He can. Yeah. So he can. Yeah, he can remove his head. Does the instruction even do the instructions even tell you that he can remove his head? No, they don't even tell you that he can remove his head. No, they don't tell you that. They don't really tell you that. So, oh well, it is what it is. But okay. But anyway, so let's transform little Mohawk here. So how does he transform? Bring his head down. Do we rotate his head? No, I don't think we rotate his head now. Then we bring up the back, this wheel here. Bring this up like so, and then there's no tab or slot. No, there's no tab or slots. Okay, so now what we do here is bring the arms up, and then we take the legs and bring them up like so. Is that what? Okay. You guys are the first to know I'm getting Studio Series Movie Megatron. I'm jealous. And Rumble, hopefully next week. Oh, you're getting the concept art Rumble. Yay, that's awesome. That's wonderful. It's a really good, it's a really solid little figure. I love the little Rumble or Frenzy, whatever you want to call him. So there we go. There we have that going on. And what do we do next? What do we do next? I think we tab in. Okay, we rotate this section around like that, and then we make sure everything is lined up properly. Just tab in the arms to the back wheel. Just tab in the arms to the back wheel. So make sure it's tabbed in, like so, like that. All right, I got that done. So now we bring the legs apart. Oh, hello, Miguel. Hey, Miguel. Hope you're doing good. Hope you're doing okay. So now what are we doing? Okay, we rotate. Wait. Okay, rotate the legs around. Okay, and then after that. Okay, the instructions are not that clear. The instructions, certainly, out of all the last 9 figures, they decided to do Mohawk. But I love Mohawk's design. I love Mohawk's character. I thought he was hilarious. So, what am I supposed to do here? Instructions. You're not even thinking straight. Instructions. What are you doing? What are you telling me? I don't know. Okay, sometimes the instructions can be really confusing. So there is a tab that's meant to go into that slot right in there. Let's go into that slot. It doesn't really tab in securely. It just rests there. And then after that, there is a tab and a slot. So there's a tab and a slot. And then just bring this down all the way. And then that will tab in right there. And I believe we're done. I think we're done. Yes. I think we're done. Yay! So there we go. There is little Mohawk in his little bicycle mode. Hey, motorcycle mode. Yeah. That's a pretty cool looking motorcycle. It's a little tiny motorcycle. I like it. I dig it. So where do you store this sword? Okay, you store the sword. Store the little blade. That tab right there. Just tabs in there. That just helps you to it kind of does help you to help the balance the motorcycle. So is a motorcycle license? I'm not sure. Let me check. It doesn't really say that it's officially licensed. No, but it looks accurate. It looks accurate to how it looked in the film. So yeah. So yay, more Babers figures, and only one, only one this year, and that's a bit unfortunate. That's just sad, you know. That's just so sad that Babers only gets one figure for this year. That's really, really. Oh boy. But there we go. But there we go. That is Mohawk. So we got two motorcycle bots and one truck. So now finally, we'll unbox Gamer Edition Starscream. Now this is the main event. This is the main event right here. Because Gamer Edition is very prominent in Studio Series right now, and I'm really loving the Gamer Edition subline. I love Prime, I love the Megatron. Barricade's okay, he's okay. I like the Bumblebee, I like the Cliff Jumper. And let's see whether I like or love Starscream. Because I think, okay. Oh, come on. Really? The piece of paper again? I hate that. I really hate that so much. I despise the piece of paper. I despise it with my life. There we go. Wow. The instructions. It's not purple. It's not bright purple. It's brown. It's brown. Why is it brown? Why is it so dark? Why it's brown. Why is it brown? Why is this brown? Okay, never mind. So, okay, whatever. But anyway. Okay, so let's just cut the strings. Cut the strings. We cut the strings. Cut the strings. There we go. Cut the strings. Cut the strings. There we go. And then there we go. We got the. Is that your first Gamer Edition figure? No. No, I have others. I have others. Remember, I even made reviews on the Gamer Edition figures that I got. Did you forget? This is my 6th Gamer Edition figure. Thank you very much. Because I already have the others. I already have Prime, I got Megatron, I got Barricade, I got Bumblebee, I got Cliff Jumper. So, yeah. Oh, I hate the piece of paper. I really hate the piece of paper. I don't like this. I don't. Oh, this is so this is so uncomfortable. But anyway, okay, we got that. Oh boy. Come on. Okay, please. I hate the piece of paper. I really hate this. I hate the piece of paper. I hate the piece of paper, man. You gonna get sideswiped? Oh, of course I'm gonna get sideswiped. Why wouldn't I get sideswiped? I ain't never got a video game sideswiped before, so no, of course I'm gonna get sideswiped. I'm gonna get sideswiped. You know me. I'm gonna get Studio Series figures all day long. Any new figure I see, I have to buy. I need to get. So there we go. Alrighty. Okay. Oh, piece of paper. I hate this thing. I hate it. I hate it. I don't like it. I don't like it one bit. You know, the one thing I really like about this figure is that he can actually hold the gun normally. He can actually hold the gun normally, so that's a plus. That's a major plus in Gamer Edition. So that's good. That's very good. So yeah, let me bring the wings back. That's what I prefer. Make sure everything is tabbed in. So just there we go. There we go. Okay. All right. So now let's see. Let's test the joints here. The joints, nice and snug, in and out. Biceps, double jointed elbow, wrist rotation. It has that going on. Head can rotate as well. You can look up, can't really look down. Legs can move the power, can move back. He does have a waist rotation, which is nice. There's a waist rotation there. thigh swivels, knee joints. He has. Oh wait, yeah, put on his toes. He has ankle tilts. Hey, he has ankle tilts. That makes me happy. Makes me very very happy. I believe every Gamer Edition figure has ankle tilts except for Barricade. Except for Barricade and Sideswipe. I believe Sideswipe does not have ankle tilts, which is a little bit unfortunate. So, which side goes where? Let's see. Which side goes where? Does it matter? Does it really matter which side goes where? It actually does. It actually does matter. Okay, it does matter. So, just plug in that. So, let me plug in. Yeah, just a precaution. When you get this figure, make sure you take out these pieces from the piece of paper that it comes with. So, yeah, I mean, he looks pretty good. He looks pretty solid. You know, he has some nice solid joints, solid plastic quality. The cockpit is unfortunately made out of soft rubbery plastic. Why I don't know, but I guess it's a way for not to break this figure unintentionally. So, yeah. But anyway, so what do you do here? What is happening here? What is that? Okay, there we go. This just plugs in. The mace is also done in. They just dropped the ball in Barricade. Yeah, they dropped the ball in Barricade. He can hold his club. He can hold his club. Oh, he can hold his club. I love the club. The club is yeah. I love that club. This club here is the best selling point. It's the best selling point in my opinion. I love that club. I love the club. That's actually pretty cool that he actually comes with the club. You know, you can actually remove the right arm and replace with the sniper rifle thing, and it's very skinny and lanky. As a bit, I'm not a fan of that. I mean, I like the gimmick. I actually like the gimmick of swapping arms with the guns, but only Prime has the ability to store his forearm on him, while the others don't show mascot the club. Exactly. uh, because why he might get jumps. But anyway, so all right, we're gonna transform this guy. So just untap that. Like so. Sure. Okay. All right. So now what do we do here? What do we do here? What do we do? What do we do? What do we do? I don't know. No. That okay. That opens up, and then this will come up like that, like so. I've seen the transformations quite a few times, but okay now. Okay, you're supposed to rotate these blue things. It doesn't look bad at all. Probably the better ones, along with Gamer Edition Prime. Megatron is also pretty good. You know, he's also pretty good. Okay, just rotate that around, rotate that around. Okay, there we go. Look at that. So now what we do? What do we here? What do we do here? So now we just take. Just take the section here, and this will go over that like so. And then after that, what we do is we bring the wings down, we open this up, open that up, open that up. I don't know why, but I just realized that these are the first aligned continuity figures in Studio Series. Exactly. They're the first ones. Yep. They are exactly the first ones. The first aligned continuity figures in the Studio Series. So there we go. So now what do we do next? We rotate these little shoulder pieces right here, and then this whole chest section will come up like that. and this is a post. And then you want to bring the head in. Bring the head in, like so. And I believe you're supposed to wait. I think you're supposed to rotate the head. I think you're supposed to rotate the head 180. Rotate the head 180, like so. And there you go. Yep, that's what you're supposed to do. And then after that, bring. I hope I'm doing this right. I think I'm doing it right. Maybe I don't know. Okay, that tab's in right there. So now take the arms, bring them in, bring them down, bring them in like that, like so. And then for that, you want to. Then you just bend the arms on the double hinge here. Bend the arms on the double hinge. Okay. And then bring the arms in like so. And they will tab together. They should tab together. They should tab together. Although they don't really tab in super securely. They don't really tab in super securely, unfortunately. Yeah. Unless I'm doing so. Am I doing this right? Am I doing this right? Wait. I hope I'm doing this right. Am I doing this right? I don't know. I don't know whether I'm doing this right or not. I don't know. I'm not sure. I hope I'm doing this right, man. Okay. I'm not supposed to. Okay. I'm supposed to stay like that. Like, I guess. I think. I don't know. But anyway, so now we want to take the panels inside the legs. Open this up. Open. There we go. And then bring this down like so. That will clip into place. And then bring that up, tie that in, and do the same thing on your side. Bring this up, bring it up, tie that in, and then clip in the toes. Clip out these little wings here. Flip them out like so. And I think let me check again. I'm trying to see if I can get this in without any issues. So let's just see. And there we go. Like that. Wait. Okay. Maybe you're supposed to rotate the hands, maybe. Supposed to rotate the hands somewhere. No. There we go. There we go. Okay. Got it. I got it. Got it. There we go. We got it. Okay. We got it. There we go. Okay. So now what do we do here is, what do we do next? We just bring this in, and that will tab in right there. That would tab in right there. Hey, what up, Briximus? Hello, Briximus. I'm just transforming these figures into their alt modes. Yeah, I got some new figures for the collection. I'm pretty happy. I'm pretty happy with them. Yeah. There we go. There is Starscream, fully transformed into his jet mode. I do quite like the jet mode. Yeah, the jet mode is actually pretty neat. Yeah, I actually do quite like it. I do quite like it. And then these do store the weapons. They do store on the alt mode itself. You just plug in using these ports right there, and then this post, and then that port. So stored right there. So there we go. That's how you store. That's how you store the weapons in jet mode. Transformation actually pretty simple. It's actually pretty intuitive. I do like the transformation for this guy. I have the OG and Thundercracker Deco. Ooh, that's nice. That's wonderful. That's cool. So there we go. We got Starscream. Hey, we got Starscream. Very neat. Very neat figure. I will say he's pretty solid. He's definitely one of the better. He's one of the better Gamer Edition figures compared to Bumblebee, Cliffjumper, and Barricade. He's pretty solid. He's pretty solid. Transformation is actually pretty fun to do. I do quite like him. Yeah, I do quite like him. I very much do. I very much like this figure. I know people don't like the big cockpit chest. The big chest in the robot mode. It doesn't really bother me that much. So if you just paint up the sides here, with a silver Sharpie or something, then it wouldn't look as bad. But yeah, looks pretty good. Looks pretty good in jet mode. Yeah, I know the wings are very small, but that's actually how he looks in the game. In the War Cybertron video game, his wings were pretty tiny, so accurate, very accurate. So, but there we go. Woo! We got everybody unboxed. Hooray! Let me put this. Let me put this in the back. I dropped a piece of paper somewhere. Oh, found it. Alrighty. Woo! Woo! We got all the figures unboxed. Yay! We got all the figures unboxed. So now we have three Gamer Edition Voyagers and 3 Gamer Edition Deluxes. So let's just bring in all the Gamer Edition figures that I own. Have them together. See what they look like together. I don't know why. There's a lot of paper in here, so let me put them somewhere. There's a lot of pens as well. All right. I need space, man. I need space. I need space. So get me the Barricade. And Megatron. Where's Megatron? Megatron. Okay. So we have. I agree. There hasn't been a bad Voyager. Yeah. The Gamer Edition Voyagers are the best figures of this line. And if I were to say which is the best Gamer Edition Deluxe mold, I think honestly these two are better than him. Barricade is the only one that got the short end of the stick. He got the short end of the stick in terms of articulation in robot mode. Alt mode is beautiful. But the robot mode is very cluttered. He's very cluttered. He's a very cluttered mess of a robot in bot mode, unfortunately. These two are actually pretty good. These are actually pretty good. Solid, fun. They're not too hindered by anything. So they can actually move. Unfortunately for this guy is very hindered in robot mode. Um, but yeah, look at this. Oh, the gamer edition line is so solid. It's very solid in my opinion. These these are cool. For the deluxe's barricade sticks out like a trash can, not like the rest. Yeah. But I will say the vehicle mode is the best part of barricade. I love the vehicle mode. The transformation is fun. Transformation is fun. It's just that the robot mode is yeah, not the best, unfortunately. Even considering the reactivate figures, the Voyagers are the best ones. Yeah, Starscream and Prime from the reactivate line, they look really good. Unfortunately, I don't have those. I never got those, unfortunately. But it is what it is. It's okay. I don't really need everything. But I'm only collecting like Legacy, Earthspark, and Studio Series. And for now, my Earthspark collection is done. Until they reveal Jawbreaker at some point. But I don't know when they're going to reveal Jawbreaker. But yeah. But for now, as far as I'm concerned, my Earthspark collection is pretty much completed now that I have Thrash and Optimus Prime. So yeah, yay! but yeah, Gamer Edition Starscream, he is pretty good, pretty solid. I like him. I very much like him. Yeah, I like the guy. I like the yeah, very nice, very nicely done, very nicely done in my opinion. I like him. I like him. I like him very much. Very good, very good. Yeah, very good collection here of Gamer Edition Deluxes. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Now I need three more Studio Series figures to finish off Wave 23. I just need Megatron. I need Subtle Flex on having the reactivate figures. Dang it! Briximus Prime, how dare you? How dare you, Briximus? Why would you say that? Seriously, why? Why? Why would you? Like, why? Why? Yes. Whew. Yep. But there we go. Yeah. Okay. But man, I don't want to show the proper haul I got today. Show the proper haul. Hopefully you get Wheeljack and Manx soon. There's one other Studio Series figure I do need. I need the S86 Scrap Heap because I love the Junkions. I'm a Junkion fanboy, so I gotta need. Yeah, so there you go. There's the haul there. Eh, we got the haul. We got the haul there. We got the Last Night Mohawk. We got Earthspark Prime, Earthspark Thrash, and Gamer Edition Starscream. So yay! Yes. Good haul of figures. Good haul of figures. These two are pretty solid. This guy is a bit loosey goosey in robot mode, unfortunately. The joints are not that snug, unfortunately. But hey, it is what it is. But yeah, but these three figures are very solid. They are super solid, and I really like the Mohawk. I like the Mohawk. I really like him. I like him. So yeah, very nice haul of figures here. Yay! I'm just so glad I finally have this figure. I'm just so glad I finally have Earthspark Deluxe Prime. Woo! I just love it. I love it. I love it so much, man. Such a solid figure. Very very cool figure. I like him. Yeah. Thrash is also cool, but I mean, transforming him can take a while getting used to. But I'm about to flex when I get both of them including Rumble. I already have Rumble. I already have Rumble, so I can actually flex on you. uh, Mohawk is a legitimately a great core class. Yeah, he's a great core class. Like the bike mode looks good, the robot mode looks good. He has pretty good articulation. His transformation is pretty interesting, very cool, and the fact that he can actually remove his head is a bonus. I love that. So, yeah, very cool, very neat. glad to have more studios that have some more Studio Series figures in the collection because hey, you know what's next to me? What's beside me is my entire Studio Series collection. Eh? All my Studio Series, 86, Gamer Edition, the movies, Rise of the Beast, the Bumblebee movie, and the Bayverse stuff. Yep, all there, all here. But yeah, yeah. There you go. Yeah. I only have 4 figures from Studio Series Wave 23. Just need 3 more. Just need 3 more. Oh, I need 3 more. I really hope I can get Megatron soon. I really hope. I really hope. I hope in the name of hope. I really hope. I hope at some point I will get Megatron. That's a lot of Studio Series figures. I know, right? I know. It's a lot. I know it's a lot. It's a lot of Studio Series figures. A lot of Studio Series goodness. Yeah. A lot of Studio Series goodness, I will say. A lot of Studio Series goodness. Yep. 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 Yeah. But anyway. So yeah. And we'll get more in the future. Just need Scrap Heap, Megatron, and Wheeljack. And then from Legacy United Wave 1, I just need Windblade. I need the Windblade, and I need Tigerhawk, and I need Thundertron. That's all I need from Legacy United Wave 1. And after that, I'm done. Until we continue with me and the boys missed you, JJ, at TFCon. I know. I wish I was there. But again, I couldn't come. I couldn't go because I'm stuck here in Malaysia. What am I supposed to do? So I'm stuck here in Malaysia. I'm preparing my trip to the UK. So I don't know whether there's some Transformers event in June happening. I'm not sure, but I don't know. But Alfonso, Awesomeness, Primus, and everyone missed you. Could have come, man. You could have come. I know. But what am I supposed to do, man? What am I supposed to do? What am I supposed to do? I seriously, I don't know. I really don't know. And what am I supposed to do? Yes, I know you miss me. I know you miss me. I know you guys missed me. I know. Yeah. I wasn't there. I know I wasn't there. But what am I supposed to do? I'm stuck here in Malaysia. I can't go to the U.S. at all because going to the U.S. is very expensive. So yeah. But hey. Hello, Briximus.
Yo.
Yes.
How's it going?
It's going good. Although I'm still jealous for Linkamus Prime because he got the Voyager class Bumblebee movie shockwave.
Yeah, he found it at TFCon.
That's surprising, man. That is absolutely surprising.
I know. I don't know how or where he got it because I wasn't there when he grabbed it, but he got him.
Which is crazy.
To my knowledge, I think he's the first person in the U.S. to have reviewed him.
Yeah, he pretty much is.
Because the only other person who's reviewed him is JJ Prime, and is JJ Prime, Prime versus Prime, who's in the UK.
Yeah. I know I'm not going to complete Mandroid, but who cares about Mandroid? At least I finally have this guy.
Mandroid.
Who cares about Mandroid? I don't care. I don't care for Mandroid.
I didn't really care much for his character in the show, but that being said, I did like the concept of him kind of invoking kind of like a pretender.
He became his own enemy.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I like how he was kind of a subtle reference to like the Pretenders in a way.
Oh yeah, because he had a robot body.
Yeah. I just wish that they specifically called him one. That would have been nice if they actually like outright called him a Pretender. That would have made me feel a little better about it.
Makes sense. You know, yay! Now I have 3 turns. Just need 2
I
more.
guarantee, JJ, when the Transformers Reactivate game trailer or like when the game starts coming out, you're gonna want to get the figures.
Well, I'm gonna wait for Game Edition to do Reactivate. So, yeah,
I don't think they're doing gamer editions of Reactivate.
they are. Lifeline is one of them.
I'm
Lifeline
pretty
will be
sure
the
the
first.
Reactivate 2-packs are just gonna get reissued into the. It's just gonna be the same figures, just getting repacked.
Yeah, I mean, what else could they do with them?
Because the figures themselves are like legitimately like just as good as like some of the mainline and the Studio Series ones. Some of them even better. Specifically, the Optimus. The Optimus is legitimately like one of the best Optimus Prime figures in my collection. And I haven't even played the freaking game or anything. Like it's just the Optimus as is like one of the best like toys of Optimus to own.
Let's see if TFA would like to join me in. If he is free.
Oh, guess what I bought at a TFCon?
Oh, what did you buy?
First off, I bought the con exclusive. You know, it's the that third party version of what's his face? You know, the hot pink Decepticon jet.
Which Decepticon jet? Oh, that dude.
Yeah, you know the con exclusive. Isn't it based off of Misfire or was it someone else?
Someone else.
Who was it? What was it? Dive Bomb or who was it? I could have sworn it was.
Hey, what up, Republic Cinema? What up?
Hey, Republic Cinema.
Hello. Hello.
I also grabbed the Masterpiece movie series Megatron from the 2007 movie.
Ah.
Got him for a pretty good deal too, because normally the figure's like $140 or whatever in like American money, but ended up getting him for only like 90 because the box was damaged.
I see.
So pretty good with that one. Also got a third-party figure of. It's the third-party figure of the third-party figure is called High Dive, but it's a third-party figure of the aerial bot Skydive. The reason why I got him in particular is because I love how his figure looks so like seamless. Like compared between robot mode and vehicle mode, it looks completely seamless. Like just the way how it transforms and it's still really posable and shiny and metallic and like it just looks really good to me. And so decided to grab that guy.
Saw the title of your stream, although I don't remember there being any Studio Series stuff being revealed this week. I meant the Studio Series Wave 23 stuff. You know, Wave 24 is not even available in my country yet, so still collecting Wave 23. So, yeah.
I still find it insane. JJ Prime got Shockwave even before it's even like out for pre-order or whatever.
Me?
No, Linkamus, I meant. I keep saying JJ Prime out of habit because I'm on this stream.
Yeah. All right, gotta go. See you Sunday. Well, hopefully. Don't worry, you'll see me. You'll see me.
Another figure I managed to find, which I'm still really proud of for how much I paid for it. Are you familiar with the Collectors Club figures, JJ?
Kind of.
I
know one of them was Death Charge.
Yeah, because they're like really expensive, like repaints and retools of like figures that they had for like a subscription service back in the late 2000s, early 2010s, but then it like died off because of weird reasons.
Yeah, they were packaged in brown boxes, I believe.
Yeah, and they came with like foam inserts and such.
Oh yeah, that's right.
I found one for really dirt cheap compared to how much I see them normally go for, and I was really happy to get it because it's been a personal holy grail of mine. I found the Transformers Collectors Club exclusive Thrustinator.
Oh, that's an interesting figure. Mm.
It's one of the few Collectors Club figures where it's like almost an entirely unique mold, or like it's a very heavy retool instead of just being a repaint, because most of the Collectors Club figures were just repaints with new heads, or they were just straight up repaints. You know, because like they also did figures like they had a Combiner Wars version of Toxitron, where it was the Combiner Wars Optimus Prime but in Toxitron colors, and you know, just a bunch of like repaint figures. But this was like the first time they had one with like new molded parts.
True.
Pretty much because in Beast Machines and Beast Wars, Waspinator and Thrust are the same characters, so they share the same spark. There's this figure is pretty much a fusion between the two characters.
Right.
So it's like Waspinator's body with like Thrust like bits like molded in on it. Anyway, always wanted to get the figure, but he's always been like $150, 170, 200. Like I've always seen him go for so much. But I managed to find one at TFCon for 65.
This TFCon?
Yeah, this past TFCon.
Ah, that's awesome. That's wonderful.
Found it for 65.
I believe
65
MGO reviewed
compared to 150 is pretty good, I'd say.
I believe MGO reviewed that same figure a long time ago.
Yeah, he did. He was the one who introduced me to that figure. I didn't know about it until I saw his review on it a while ago.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was very satisfied with that. Oh yeah, I also bought the remember how when they did the Fall of Cybertron Soundwave, the original Voyager one from like, you know, from the 30th anniversary days? Remember
I never bought that one.
Remember the little cassettes that turned into like the data discs?
Yeah, I do remember.
Yeah, I bought a couple of the ones that I was missing because the guy was selling a whole bunch of them together in a Ziploc bag.
Wow.
Because I have the Fall of Cybertron Voyager Sound Blaster, the repaint of the Voyager Soundwave, and that one came with Buzzsaw. And then I bought the other cassettes, and so that got me Rumble, Frenzy, Ravage, and Ratbat.
Okay.
So I got those other 4 cassettes. And then I swear there was something else. Can't entirely remember. Oh yeah, I bought the Transformers Star Wars crossover figure of a General Grievous. It's a fun figure. General Grievous is one of my favorite Star Wars characters, so I had to grab the Transformers version of him.
We'll have our buddy BC joining in soon.
Oh boy.
But again, just this channel is PG-13, so no swear words. But BC knows. BC understands. So
He's aware.
he's aware.
I didn't get any other figures at TFCon besides those, but I did get some nice autographs.
This is just interesting. This is just so hilarious. The scale here between Thrash and Prime is just so weird. The motorcycle is bigger than the truck.
What are you talking about? They're completely accurate.
But the show, the truck is meant to be like this big compared to the bicycle.
It's called mass shifting. It's nothing new to Transformers.
Yeah, I know. I just thought it was funny. Like whenever they make a Groove figure to go with Defensor, his motorcycle mode is always bigger than the car.
That is true. That is true. Which, by the way, new aerial bots are pretty exciting.
All right, he's here. He is here. What up, BC?
Hi.
Hello. How is everything?
Everything is going quite fine, quite fine.
I
So,
see you also don't
who-
have your camera on. I left my camera off because I was worried you were going to punch me or something.
This isn't the scrapyard. I can't do that.
Okay.
I mean, unless JJ gives me permission, which at that point, anything can happen.
Oh.
So yes, I got some new figures today.
What'd you get?
I got the Earthspark Deluxe Prime after spending months finding him. Finally got him. And I got the brand new Earthspark Deluxe Class Thrash. And I also got Studio Series Core Class Last Night Mohawk. The only Bayverse figure for this year, unfortunately.
Well, technically there is. Well, so far.
Oh wait. Oh yeah, there's supposed to be Drift coming out this year, right?
And then there's also supposed to be Hatchet still. Well, no.
That's
He
that's
got pushed to next year. That's right.
That's next year. Then I got the Game Edition.
So, you guys were talking about Superion a couple minutes ago. If what I am assuming is correct, you were bringing up the 2025 leaked listing.
Yeah.
That was like on another stream, I believe, but we were talking. He did mention Hatchet from the 2025 listings. Yeah, but yeah, Super Bowl. Not Super Bowl. Superion coming out next year. Yes.
Titan class Super Bowl. Welcome him to the Transformers universe.
If he's Titan class, I'm gonna be upset.
What does he transform into? He transforms into the Raiders Stadium in Vegas.
But why though?
Because it's the next crossover figure. They're crossovering with the Raiders.
Well, why? The Raiders suck.
Fine, make him turn into the Vegas Sphere. I don't care.
Why do you want a Super Bowl Transformer so bad?
I don't want it. I'm just saying because I was just cracking a joke because JJ said Super Bowl instead of Superion.
Oh, okay. See, I didn't catch that. So,
I was just making jokes like we were talking about an actual Transformers character.
Hey, finally, my boy TFA.
TFA, welcome to
Oh,
the
weep,
live.
rock, no, weep, nitty bong.
welcome, my boy. Welcome.
welcome. Long time no see, my friend. We totally weren't talking 5 minutes ago.
Oh, no, not at all. I haven't seen you since last week.
Nope, not at all. Not at all.
Yeah, I wasn't able to join in that live stream, so I was at TFCon.
I saw that you met like the execs and a bunch of other YouTube peeps.
Yeah, I ran into Jobby.
Oh,
That's
dope.
awesome.
Is he as hilarious in real life as he is on YouTube?
Yeah, I could tell he was a little shy because like he literally got swarmed with like 20 people as soon as he showed. He wasn't even in the building yet. He was like outside by the parking lot. He already got swarmed by 20 guys, including me.
Wow.
I mean,
So I could tell he was a little shy.
Respect to his fans, but like, let the man get in the building.
I know that's why I only met him for 5 minutes, but I was glad I was able to meet him when I did because I couldn't stay for the YouTuber panel that they had later, and so I couldn't meet him after that. So it was a good thing I found him when I did.
That's cool.
I know that Jonique was in the building.
Who?
Jonique. I'm not.
Oh, the composer for Rise of the Beasts.
Yeah, for Rise of the Beast.
Yeah, he was hanging with Alfonso.
Yeah, I never got to see him.
Ah, okay. I think he probably was in the music studio part. So
I did run into I ran into out of sheer I had no idea he was even there. I ran into Kellen Goff.
oh, okay. Interesting.
And if you're familiar with his work.
Interesting.
Interesting.
If you guys aren't familiar with Kellen Goff's work, he's the voice actor for Glamrock Freddy in Five Nights at Freddy's Security Breach. He's also the voice of. He's also a lot of dub voices for a lot of anime characters as well.
You sit right there, superstar.
And apparently he's people found out in the Jobby the Hong, Revenge of the Fallen video. He turns out he's like a really big fan of Revenge of the Fallen.
Wow. Okay.
Every time I think of that review from Jobby, I can't help but think of that one joke. But I don't know if I'm allowed. I don't know if I'm allowed to say it.
You can type in a private chat.
Yeah, I'll do that. Make sure it's safe.
But yeah, that was random too. I was not expecting he was just looking around like shopping for toys, like he was looking in like a bin of figures. I was like, wait a second. I had to like double take because I recognized him from his Instagram. I was like, wait a second.
Yeah,
That Gamer Edition
also,
Cliff Jumper, I see.
Cliff Jumper just died again. Also, yeah, that's the joke, JJ.
Yeah, I read it. I was laughing.
Is that okay for me to say, or you prefer not to?
No, don't say it. Don't say it.
Okay.
Okay.
Well,
Watch Jobby's-
I will say it. I'm just kidding.
Go watch Jobby's review for those of you who want to hear the joke.
Yeah, if you want context, you want to hear the joke, go watch
Yeah.
Choppy's video.
Also, it's funny, BC, the moment you turn on your camera, Cliff Jumper falls over and dies. Hey, just like Transformers Prime.
So, I've been thinking, and I finally figured out a way.
Dangerous
And
pastime.
I finally figured out a way to fix this figure. So, JJ, if you could be so kind as to zoom in on this real quick.
All right.
Here is how you fix Gamer Edition Cliff Jumper.
Specifically Cliff Jumper, or does this also apply to Bumblebee?
Done.
Oh. Does that work for Bumblebee too?
I don't know yet, but let me test it when I get one. By the way, he landed on like something soft, so he's okay for those who were worried.
Okay. He's okay. All right, he's okay. But how about the other way to fix him is to chop him in half?
Find out.
Is it genuinely bad? I want a figure that can do that.
Wait a minute.
That can be chopped
Oh
in half.
no.
Talk about a splitting headache.
Oh, you can probably you can rip him in half. You can jazz him. Okay.
No, you would IDW Ambulon him. He
Oh,
would
you
get cut
can jazz him.
he would get cut
I'm
lengthwise.
legit afraid I'm gonna break it now. So
But yeah,
So-
Gamer Edition Starscream. If anybody is hesitant to get this figure, please get it because it's a good figure.
He's a lot better than what the promotional images
He's
suggest.
incredibly better in hand than the pictures do for him. Because, like, yeah, the rubber cockpit kind of still sucks, but like, that's honestly a really good Starscream.
I think I get why it's made out of rubber plastic instead of the hard plastic. Because if this was hard plastic, and if this nose cone was made of hard plastic, it would be very sharp and it will stick you.
No, not the.
I
nose
think it
cone,
would
the,
chip.
the cockpit.
give me a minute. I'll be right back.
Okay, the cockpit.
Oh, the
that's
cockpit.
what's made. That's what's made out of rubber. Which I think
I
is stupid.
guarantee BC's probably taking care of the kid or something.
Maybe.
I mean, the nose cone is also made of rubber. So
Oh, I almost forgot. I did get some stuff for my birthday because I forgot. Last time I spoke to you guys, it was going to be my birthday.
Oh yeah, happy belated.
yeah, I did wish you a happy birthday in the group chat. I think
Yeah, I saw that. I am now 21.
21.
21.
21.
21.
21.
I think we're just showing our
21.
ages. I think we're just showing our ages at this point.
I really want to. I envy the day that I'll turn 24 because I know my brother's gonna make the joke. Hey SpongeBob, know something funnier than 24?
No, you have to wait until you're 25, and then it's like next year you have to wait for the answer. It's like, what's the answer? 25.
25.
Wait.
But yeah, I got YOLO Park Scourge.
Ooh,
Okay.
that's
And
cool.
I was one of those people who was very skeptical about non-transforming Transformers that was until I got Scourge. Now
I
I'm at the
feel
point where I'm like,
Sorry.
YOLO Park, send me free figures, please.
I feel like such a hypocrite because like I want to get YOLO Park stuff, kind of, but I got the red collection or the red line as well. So it's
Oh.
like, I mean, I like red. I genuinely do like the red line, and I'm kind of bummed out that it's not going to continue, especially with those the leaked Grimlock and Starscream from Grimlock from G1, Starscream from Transformers.
I thought Skyward was going to be the next one.
Well, I guess that was the initial plan because then all of a sudden, like last year, we ended up getting leaked prototypes or leaked images of TFP Starscream and G1 Grimlock.
There was
'Cause,
also
like, we were supposed
rumors
to
that
get
they were going to
Skyward.
do Waspinator for Beast Wars.
I want Tarantulas from Beast Wars. But like, no, we were supposed to get Skywarp, Cliffjumper, Nemesis Prime, Dark Energon, Megatron, Dark Energon, Optimus Prime, from Transformers Prime, and then there were a couple more, but I can't remember off the top of my head. But then obviously they were like, "Oh, Red's not selling well enough, so we're gonna can it." Same like with Buzzworthy Bumblebee, which, by the way, and I can't take full credit for this, BC just learned that Origins Wheeljack is already in stock in Targets in the US.
What?
I'm going to Target tomorrow.
A Target in Illinois, someone on Reddit found him. It's the first US sighting, so he's coming out soon.
Oh yeah, that's right. He's coming next month from my country.
And I used to give a lot of crap for Wheeljack being a Target exclusive. Yeah, I was just stupid because I completely forgot Origins, Bumblebee, and Jazz were also Target exclusives.
Yeah.
So they're keeping with the motif of the first three characters that transformed on screen being, well, I guess minus Soundwave, but we got Soundwave and Siege, but you get what I mean.
Yeah, I know what you mean. The three Autobots.
Mm-hmm.
And then we already had the 3 Tetrajets from.
Mm-hmm.
Also, shout out me and JJ mentioned it earlier, but shout out to my good friend Linkamus Prime. He's already got the Studio Series Bumblebee movie Shockwave.
With the
You found
box
it-
or no? Well, hold on, wait. With the box or the packaging or no?
No, with no box.
No, but he bought it off a guy at TFCon.
Oh, okay.
So some guy got like an early sample or something, and then he bought it off of them.
Wait a minute. Was this? Did you see the guy who sold it?
No, I wasn't with him when he bought it. I just saw him show up, and he went, "Dude, look what I just found!" And he showed me Shockwave, and I was like, "Dude, what the freak?"
Okay.
I would have.
Because I know my buddy False Convoy got a early copy and sold it, so I was thinking, was it False Convoy?
Another one of my friends bought concept art Megatron at TFCon, and I asked him, "Well, how much was it?" And he said, $90. And I was like, "Ugh."
No.
I found a way to store the club in robot mode.
Hey, that's how I have the club stored on my star screen.
It shouldn't be stored at all. It comes out of his arm. I'm kidding.
I you know what I appreciate about this figure is that he can actually hold the rifle properly.
Yes.
Yeah, but it's also supposed to transform out of his arm.
Yeah, but it's nice to have the option for those who
Yeah,
don't really
I
care
agree.
about the
Like, it could
transforming
just be
arm
like-
thing.
Yeah, like it could just be like a Cybertronian firearm. Like it doesn't have to transform out of his arm. I do appreciate that option. Don't get me wrong.
Especially if you want to give the gun to another character that's not Starscream.
Yeah.
He looks so good, man. Gosh.
So out of the figures you have so far, or that you got, which one's your favorite? If you had to pick a favorite, or okay, let me make it easier on you. What would you rank each one? Let's go that route, because I know favoritism is not a thing you and I share.
Starscream is number 1.
Okay.
And you know maybe I think Prime and Mohawk are tied for the second place.
Okay, that's fair.
And unfortunately Thrash is in the bottom.
The Warrior. Oh no, the Deluxe. Yeah.
Yeah, because the joints on
The Warrior class is better.
Honestly.
the joints on my copy of Thrash, in robot mode, basically, some of the joints are quite loose.
A little bit of floor polish goes a long way.
Yeah,
I get it. Though.
and plus he's lacking a lot of paint decals, so
Yeah.
he's very bland. He's unfortunately very bland. But I do like the fact that he has an actual Terran logo on him. I like that.
I'm still adamant towards that logo because it just looks like the Autobot logo, but like in the shape of like a human-ish head.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean
Like,
they are technically. I guess the Terrans are technically part Autobot, part human.
Like I get it. I think it's kind of cool, but like they couldn't have made it look less like the Autobot insignia. They had to.
I mean, like at least Mandroid had the decency to have a logo that didn't look like a altered Decepticon logo.
Yeah, like it was his own thing. Like the Terran, it's just. I don't know. Again, I'm not bashing on it or anything. I like the logo. I think it's cool that the Terrans obviously are a new faction now, but like
it just should have looked a little more original.
It should have looked a little more diverse. Like it shouldn't look like the Autobot. Like also, who's to say the next Terran we get in season 2, whatever it may be, or whoever it may be, is going to be an Autobot Terran? It could be a Decepticon Terran. So are the Terrans going to have a sub-faction of like Autobots and Decepticons? Is this just for the Autobots and then we're going to see a Decepticon Terran logo?
Or just wait, they'll do an absolute curveball and it'll be the evil Terrans will just be called the Renegades and it'll be the GoBots all over again.
You know, honestly, it would be kind of cool if we took season 2 in the direction where it's like we're introduced to new Terrans. They learn to be Decepticons.
Damn.
Like, I'm not gonna lie, I'd be in for that. That'd be kind of cool.
It would be interesting, especially with the whole relations between Decepticons and Megatron and such.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna say this. There were okay. I know. Yes, we did just get Thrash, and then Prowl also exists in the Earthspark Deluxe class subline, but it's just straightly colored Hot Rod.
Yeah, we don't call him Prowl. We call him Checkpoint.
Because actually, that's actually a pretty good name. I like that. Checkpoint.
It's from Energon.
And then there's other two more Earthspark Deluxes that we're supposed to get: Jawbreaker and Aftermath. When are they gonna reveal?
Oh crap! That's right.
They haven't revealed those two yet.
Maybe Aftermath is someone from season 2.
Maybe, but they still
I
haven't revealed
completely
them.
forgot about Aftermath.
Actually, there isn't anyone named Aftermath in that Earthspark video game, is there?
Earthspark Expedition? I have no idea.
I haven't played the game for myself, so I have no idea if there's anyone that's unique in that game.
No,
I haven't even finished the game yet.
I haven't bought the game yet because I'm waiting to get it for a little cheaper. I don't think it's worth the $40, but I still want to get it because it's a Transformer game.
Oh god, when that game first came out, it was so bugged. You couldn't even get past like the first location without the game constantly freezing on you. They finally made a patch for it about a couple months after its release, and it's just like, yeah, that was terrible. I haven't beat the game yet, and honestly, it's kind of boring.
So, yeah. So the second fan stream happened.
Yeah,
Kind of bland, honestly.
I missed most of it.
The only thing that was interesting, but even then it got revealed kind of sooner. But like that, the Target Optimus was the only interesting thing.
Okay.
Well, like I say not interesting. I say not interesting as in like it's like something new that we didn't see coming.
Oh no, I wasn't trying to defeat what you were trying to say. I immediately just got disheartened.
I know. I just didn't want to make it sound like I didn't care about the Star Seekers because
no.
The
I
Star
mean,
Seekers.
honestly, like, dude, if you don't care about them, you don't care about them. The only reason I'm reacting the way I'm reacting and I'm gonna need a filter forgiveness here, JJ, is because I woke up, and the minute I woke up, I got pissed off because I missed out on Filch and Lockdown. I got Cannonball. I got Ferrac. A friend of mine got Lockdown secured for me. Now I need Filch.
I actually skipped out on Lockdown specifically because I'm not a fan of it being a deluxe class size, and even then, the Junkion he's based on is one of the smaller deluxes on the smaller side.
Yeah.
I didn't like how small that was, so that's why at TFCon I bought the Revenge of the Fallen Lockdown.
I think I might need to get a new Revenge of the Fallen Lockdown because mine's kind of paint chipping.
But I did buy Cannonball. That is the one I wanted the most.
I like this from Cannonball. I like the fact that he has the accurate gun hand.
This
Yeah,
still makes me,
he has the hook claw thing.
This still makes me concerned that this could end up being Armada or Cybertron Red Alert. I know Armada's a Voyager, but again, Voyager doesn't mean size anymore. It means engineering. So they could very well
like
still...
who knows if that means he just includes a bunch of accessories,
At
or
least it...
you know what I'm worried it means. Worst case scenario, I'm worried that it's going to be this exact figure just retooled in a packaging, and they're calling it a Voyager because it comes with a Minicon.
Ooh, if they throw in Long Arm, that'd be kind of cool. But
It would be cool. I'm just worried that that's going to become a regular thing, is deluxes with Minicons being sold at Voyager price point.
Yeah.
And the only reason I brought that up is because that's pretty much what the exclusive for last year was for PulseCon.
Okay, the minute I get him, that cyber key is being painted.
Yeah, the key needed to be painted, or at the very least, it should have been made out of clear plastic.
No, it is made out of clear plastic.
It is. It just looks
In
like
the
solid
stream.
gray.
No. In the stream, they show it.
Oh, it's just in these promotional
plastic.
images, it's hard plastic.
Yeah, it's in the stream. It's clear, just like Starscream's.
Okay.
I would say. I mean, the old mode actually looks pretty good.
I love the skulls. Like that's one of the most iconic things about Cannonball to me is his skull tattoos.
Well, he didn't have just skulls. He had like these Cinco
full
de
on
Mayo
skeletons.
looking
Yeah.
Yeah. But I agree. I think it's a nice shift. See,
Plus, I like the retooling enough that this feels like a different figure from Skids and everyone else.
Yeah, but can we please just get rid of the Skids mold already? Like, it's been overused at this rate. This is becoming
too
the new
late.
side
The Skids mold is
This
the
is
new
literally-
side swipe.
This is literally going to become the whole sideswipe mold all over again.
Yep.
We've already gotten how many things of this mold? We got Skids, we got Burnout,
Medics.
Crosscut, Medics, Crankcase Medics, and now Cannonball. Unless I'm
I
missing
feel like there was
someone.
still one missing from there, but yeah.
I'm also really glad that they established in stream that Lockdown is not based on his animated self. He's not based on anything. He's just his own thing.
Yeah, it's just Lockdown.
I appreciate that so much. Sorry. I feel like BC's been trying to say stuff.
No, you're good. Something I was going to bring up that I do like about the retooling of this, though, is what does make sense to me as to why they chose a Junkion. I just wish it was a Voyager Junkion. I do think it's a good idea to have him as a Junkion, not just because of the alt mode, but also in robot mode, they have swappable parts, kind of like how Lockdown hunts down and gets upgrades from other people.
Yeah, I do like that. Something else I really like, too, is since he's going to be coming with the engine block, I think, he can kind of replicate the EMP blaster.
Yeah, because the EMP blaster is a retool of those pieces on the hoods, which are removable, and you can put them on the arms on the other Junkion.
Mm-hmm.
So you can give him 2 EMP blasters on his arms.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah.
I think
Did they ever explain why they gave Lockdown the Decepticon logo?
Because at the time of when Lockdown as a character came out, there was only Autobots and Decepticons. Mercenary was not a concept.
Yeah.
So that's the same reason why Unicron was always given a Decepticon logo, because that was the only thing they had for bad guys.
Guys, not trying to take over, JJ. I think BC wants to say stuff.
Okay, I think
I didn't even get a chance to talk about Cannonball.
Okay, we go back to Cannonball. All right.
So, Cannonball. Where do I stand with this? So I'm gonna be one of the first to say it. I I don't hate the skid slash crankcase mold, and because of that, this is something that's definitely on my list for the future. I think it looks incredible with how much actual retooling they did to this thing, because you can clearly tell there's no way his actual head is up on the roof, because if you obviously if you've bought this mold before, you know that's not how that works. So the fact that they referenced it here for the vehicle mode at all, that's a nice touch.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
So, and the fact that he comes with a cyber key is also pretty cool. I didn't even notice the fact that the key was clear at first, so now that I know the keys are going to be clear, thumbs up from me. I will never have an issue with that myself. The little sigil that the key is plugged into, I'm not sure what that reference is, but it looks cool
It's
nonetheless.
supposed to be the Star Seeker.
It's the Star Seeker insignia.
Okay. So either way, it's a nice touch. I like it. It's pretty cool. Where my issues with this mold, with this retool really starts to come into play is when we get into the robot.
Mhm.
This is where I feel as if they were trying so hard to force this robot to look like a different robot. Even though, this is where the I'm just the skids mold aspect really starts to take hold. Now, am I saying that I dislike this? Not even slightly. In fact, I'm more than willing to forgive it because of the fact that there is a lot of effort here. Because, obviously, the torso is different, the shoulder different.
The shoulders have the doors.
If you look at those little gold cylinders right next to his head, that's a reference to his cyber key gimmick.
Mm-hmm.
Also, going even further on the comment you made about the head poking out in the robot mode, you can also tell because the robot mode here has that little, the little plate on the back of his head, which forms part of the hood.
Exactly. I could nitpick this thing all day long. And hey, if I end up getting the figure, I probably will do exactly that when I actually go to talk about it. But as it stands right now, I don't hate this. I don't hate it at all. I'm not in love with it, but I don't despise it. Now, Lockdown, on the other hand,
yeah, I've been pretty vocal about my opinion on Lockdown.
So here's my opinion on Lockdown. I'm happy it exists. And that's as far as I'm going with it, because one of my biggest worries was that they were going to try and claim this was animated Lockdown, which, thank the toy gods, that is not what they did. I almost cussed there. Be proud of me, JJ. I stopped myself. But thank the toy gods that they decided not to go that route, and that this Lockdown is literally just meant to be a lockdown from any universe. You can throw them into whatever you want and do whatever you want with them. It genuinely don't matter at this point, my guy.
Actually, I think now that I'm looking at some of these designs, I think he might honestly be based on IDW Lockdown.
Whether he is or not, ultimately at the end of the day, for me, doesn't matter, because I do see a lot of the different resemblance to his previous iterations, but the part on this figure that really makes me upset that I have zero plans of getting this. Can you zoom in right there if you can any closer? That head. I've loved the aesthetic of the Revenge of the Fallen lockdown head ever since I saw it in toy form. I've always loved that head sculpt, and the fact that it's back and it is unapologetic about where it came from on this figure. I love that about this lockdown. And that's about as far as my love for it goes.
You know, with that head sculpt alone, they opened up Pandora's box.
Yeah, they really did. There is now a chance we can start seeing movie characters, like live action movie characters, in the Legacy line. Now, how far did you guys get? Did you guys talk about anybody else, or
No,
am I
literally
talking?
No, we just barely
We just
moved
got
to
to
lockdown
lockdown.
as soon as you came back.
Oh, well,
Yeah.
sorry, my bad.
No, you're
No,
good.
no, you're good.
So let me just say my quick thoughts on lockdown here. As soon, when I got Exo Grease, I looked at the mold and I looked at the ultimate for Exo Grease, and I looked at it and I knew there was going to be lockdown because I don't think Chase would fit lockdown. Because he don't have the spikes, he didn't come with a hook hand. Only Axel Grease came with a hook hand, and I'm glad they used the Axel Grease mold for lockdown. And the colors on this just look beautiful. I love the fact that they still put the green on the legs, and they actually, when they brought lockdown onto the fan stream, I'm so glad they acknowledged the fact that the final product would still have the green paint on the shins here and for the alt mode to make it shine a little bit more. And
Oh, okay.
yeah, that's great.
I actually just asked Mark Clonis on Instagram about that. I didn't get to watch the whole stream, so okay, good. Question answered.
Yeah. And I love the head sculpt that they're using for this lockdown. I don't have the original Revenge of the Fallen Deluxe Lockdown. The only movie Lockdown that I have is Studio Series Lockdown, Age of Extinction Lockdown, and
I'm
also
currently holding the Revenge of the Fallen figure.
Yeah, I don't have the Revenge of the Fallen figure, unfortunately. But the fact that it's back in the main line, I'm excited to get this one. I think this would be my last version of the mold I'll be getting. I think Lockdown will be the last version of this mold I'll be getting.
Don't say that, because then just wait. There's going to be another one that you're going to want to get your hands on.
Oh boy.
Just wait. Just wait.
But yeah, Lockdown. I'm so glad he's getting a new figure, and he looks pretty good. I mean, I like him. I like the colors. I like the fact that they actually gave him a Decepticon logo. So.
Well, I mean, the Revenge of the Fallen one had it.
Yeah, I mean, every version of Lockdown has been labeled as a Decepticon. So.
Because he's always canonically been a former Decepticon.
Yep. And
you have something to say, BC?
I was actually about to say, when we go to the next figure, would you guys mind if I just went ahead and went first for these, since I have a tendency to really go into detail?
Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead.
I don't really have much to say anyway.
Yeah.
Okay, so Filch. So as TFA could testify, I've been calling her Murder Bird. And I mean, I don't hate the Eraser mold. In fact, I quite like it. I think it's a very clever, I think as a toy, it's very clever in the way it works.
Agreed.
And I feel like Filch is trying to capitalize on the things that made that figure so unique, but also trying to add its own spin to it. And I'm kind of here for it. Because, I mean, they're showing it plain as day. I was genuinely wondering, what are these new wing parts going to do? And clear as day, and as we see in display, she can hold them on her arms, and you can put them in her hands, and she can throw them around as, actual weapons and such. It's really cool to see how it all actually works on this new mold, on this new use of the mold. And I'm especially loving the fact that they didn't just straight up do a flat out repaint. They actually retooled a lot of this mold to turn it into filth. So there's a lot more effort. When it came to all of these, I suspected that there was going to be way more work on Lockdown because of his level of popularity, and then everybody else was going to basically just be straight up repaints. And honestly, I feel like the one that they put the most effort in so far, because we haven't seen the rest of the lineup yet, but I feel like the one that they put the most work into as far as the star raters are concerned, it's Filch. Because like, look at how much they actually changed on with the way this mold actually physically functions. Like, and like, bearing in mind everything I just said, that was just straight up for the robot. I haven't even touched the burn mode yet. And just trust me when I say I've got a lot to say about the burn mode too. But as it stands, the robot mode pretty cool.
I just wanted to add on to your comment before we move on, to the next topic. I am also genuinely impressed with a lot of the retooling, because a lot of these figures, they could have really easily done like low minimal effort, like just simple repaints where they're just in different colors with new heads, or even not even new heads, just simple repaints. But like, I'm glad that you can tell they really did care and like went the extra mile to really like retool and repaint them to like also make them their own figures in their own way.
Yeah, it's something that I definitely feel is the most evident here on Filch. Now, with all of that praise that I just gave the robot mode, WTF is this?
A mistransformed bird mode. Also, I'm back.
This bird mode, I'll admit, this is probably just a lot of my 2015 bias coming out right now. I will fully own that. So trying to kind of move away from it just a little bit to actually talk about it, this entire alt mode to me is an absolute joke. I don't care for it. I don't like the head's too skinny, the legs are too thick, the wings seem way too flimsy. Like, honestly, this is yet another one of those cases where I feel like the robot mode is significantly better than the beast mode. Which, granted, that's kind of the nature of the beast with beast modes. That's generally how it normally is. But in this particular instance, I feel like they could have done a lot more to really like hone in and really make this bird mode just bam, pop. And they didn't do it. And it slightly upsets me. This was their opportunity to sell me on Filch, to make me actually want to go after Filch. And I literally cannot fathom the idea of doing exactly that now. So that's where I stand on Filch.
So, like I said, I just got back. I didn't really get to say much on lockdown. That's fine, honestly. But in terms of Filch, all I see right now is pain, because, again, this is one of the figures I missed out on. And I know people are going to be looking out for me. I just really wanted to pre-order her as soon as she came out. First and foremost, RAD 2015 love continuing. Whether you love it or hate it, doesn't matter. I'm happy for it. The fact that they managed to replicate a robot mode that is only seen for less than a few seconds in a silhouette baffles me. They really found a way to tap into that design that has never gotten a toy. And I'm not going to count the tiny turbo changer as one, because that's not a toy.
You mean Tiny Titan?
Yeah, that. Thank you. I couldn't think. The bird mode. A lot of people don't like it. That was literally the one quality of that character that you see in her Spotlight episode. It's just horribly mistransformed here. They nailed it. I look at that and I immediately think of the Corvicons from RAD 2015. They absolutely nailed that bird mode. The wings are exactly how they looked. The tail fin, I don't fully remember. I think it's pretty much how it looks, except obviously looking more feathery when it should be looking more robotic. That head sculpt on that bird literally looks like it jumped out of the cartoon. That's an incredible attention to detail.
Yep.
I can literally already hear Constance Zimmer going, shiny.
Yep. Yes.
Which, by the way, kudos to Constance Zimmer for getting not just one, but 2 figures made of characters she's provided voices for.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Also, I'm just impressed that we have that. Like, this is literally the second RID 2015 like inspired figure to be made.
I'm hoping for more. I'm really hoping for more.
Well, supposedly we're supposed to get Steeljaw, I think.
Ooh.
Which I already know BC's opinion on RID Steeljaw, but yeah.
Yeah.
Do we let the BC go on the rant?
So for
Well, how about we just say Deceptifurries and move on?
Yeah, honestly, I was gonna make the same joke.
yeah.
I'm not trying to shut you down, BC. It's I'm just saying, like, you know what I mean. I was just trying to make a joke.
I'm
Okay,
still really
so for me, my thoughts on Filch. I'm glad that I've always dreamed of seeing more figures of these RAD 2015 Decepticons, and I'm so glad that Filch is one of them. And I really hope for more. I really hope they make a vertebrate figure like the snake dude. If they make the snake dude maybe a commander class, I'll be very happy to buy him, because I would love to see a snake that transforms into a little train. So,
if that's the case, could we get 86 rails then, please?
Ooh.
86.
Could we
86.
get concept art series rails for Studio
Yeah,
Series
concept
86?
art series rails from the first draft of the Transformers, the movie. Like the fact that it's an Autobot that triple changes from regular, like just a regular train to like a more advanced looking bullet train, and then transforms into a giant snake.
Did you hear
Seriously?
about that, JJ?
Yeah, have you
Where?
never heard of this?
Oh wait, I remember now. Yeah.
Yeah, he's
Oh
sick. He's a
my
giant. He's a giant triple changing Autobot train snake. He's cool.
Here, JJ. I'll send you a picture.
No, wait. I'm looking
He's
at it.
sick. He looks so cool.
Damn, he's a sick dude.
Yeah, he's
Yeah, 'cause
cool.
the original concept for the movie was that instead of Optimus flying in on an Autobot shuttle with the Dinobots to come and help out, it was originally going to be him flying in with on rails.
So he is a twain.
Yeah.
A snake.
And then he's a bullet train.
Oh my gosh. Wait.
Yeah, so he starts off as like a little steam locomotive, or I get whatever type of train that is, and then he transforms into a bullet train with jet boosters, and then he transforms to a giant snake.
Did he have a robot mode?
Yeah, the snake.
I think the snake is his robot mode.
Oh, snake is a robot mode. Okay,
and it's huge, like
that's huge.
like almost Metroplex big.
That is, damn, that's huge. That is huge.
He's
Rails.
sick. He's so cool. I don't like snakes, but I love him. He's so cool.
That is, man. I would have loved to see him in the movie.
He kind of has like vibes from like Autobot Skylinks.
Oh my god, he does.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah,
because Skylinks is like this big beastly like Griffin type character who turns into like a regular vehicle, like a space shuttle, and yet that's his robot mode is like this big like, Griffin thing.
That's right. That's exactly.
And then
right,
like the little booster carrier pack thing in his
Wait,
shuttle mode transforms to the Lynx, and then the shuttle becomes the bird, and then they both combine to form Skylinks.
TFA, didn't you say that Rails was a triple changer?
Yeah.
Yeah, he has two separate train modes.
He has two separate train modes, and then he transforms into his robot mode, which is the giant snake.
He has two separate train modes. Wow.
So hear me out. What is Studio Series 86 Rails as far as concept is concerned? What if he was the first Titan for Studio Series?
Honestly, it'd be kind of an oddball, but I would still be here for it.
I don't know how you would go from train to train.
Yeah,
I have an idea. Pretty much just have it be where, so one end of the train, you have it so like let's say you have a front and a back end, and there's like 5 cars or something. The front end, one of the train cars on the ends, you could have one turn into the more steam locomotive and one the bullet train. So pretty much just swap the trains around. You pretty much just swap it around backwards. And and you like basically fold it inside out or whatever, and then
See, I
somewhere
was
in
think-
one of those locomotives you have the snake
Wait.
head hidden in there.
There.
See, I was
No.
thinking like the same thing. Like
Wait a
one end
minute.
is the regular like carrier train, and then you flip it around and kind of like blitzwing it in a sense, and then the other part becomes like the train with the jet boosters, and then the snake would be like. Yeah, I was kind of thinking the same thing, Briximus.
Yeah, and again, you just hide the snake head inside whichever one is able to take in all that engineering.
Okay, this is okay. This someone said this in October 2023, and they posted a picture of the concept art of rails from the movie itself, and they were asking the question: they will be okay with a Titan class figure of rails from the first draft of the 1986 movie that was based on the day. Wow. There's this guy, Megalosaurus Studios on TFW 2005. He was tagging Ed Peary and Andrew D. Turnbull, and he was asking those two, saying, "Would you be okay with a Titan class figure of rails from the first draft of the 1986 movie that was based on your design?" And then Ed Peary replies, "Think I speak for us both in saying any toy of rails based on our work would make us very proud indeed."
Nice.
We need to make a petition for Titan class Studio Series 86 concept art rails.
By the way, we're still talking about Filch.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah, we went from talking about a transformer that turns into a bird to a big train snake.
To be fair, we were talking about animals and beast modes.
Oh, yeah,
and-
okay. Let me continue on my thoughts for Filch. Let me go to the robot mode first. The robot mode, I think, looks excellent. I love the amount of retooling that this gal has. Like the shins are different molds, like here, and then the wings are different molds. The head is a different mold. New shoulder pads, new shoulders here, and then the chest detailing that the bird head is also a different mold. And she has a new backpack mold. The backpack has been retooled as well, so I like that. And having more figures of already 2015, the captured Decepticons, getting more figures. Hey, I'm here for it. I'm a fan. So
Please give me a chop shop. I want my spider combiner.
ooh, I love that. So. Yeah, and the bird mode actually not that bad. This shot actually makes it look good, so I like the bird mode. So it's mistransformed a bit, but I still like the bird mode. That head sculpt is,
It looks like it jumped out of the cartoon. It's crazy.
Exactly. Finally. The Voyager class rack.
Wait. Did Briximus get to speak his piece on Filch?
Oh, wait, did he?
I'm all good. I don't need to talk about Filch.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Okay, so as much appreciated. Thank you for letting me go first. So I have a really weird obsession with these colors on Cyclonus. I'm just gonna be outright honest about it. It's a color scheme that I always thought looked really good on this mold, and always hated the fact that I could never own that toy because of how ridiculously expensive it got on the aftermarket. So, seeing this robot mode for Ferric, it is honestly, it's like a dream come true to me. I definitely do appreciate the fact that they at least tried to change a few things around on him, but you could definitely tell it's just white Cyclonus.
Yeah.
And again, it's one of those cases where I'm kind of here for it, but another major reason why I'm very much okay with getting something like this, who hasn't played with the Kingdom Cyclonus mold? Because this thing is kind of perfect. So, like, the robot mode, I love the white, I love the red, I love the gunmetal gray, and, like I mentioned before, the new tooling on the chest and the head, looks fantastic. The new pylons on his wing shoulder bits, that's a nice little touch. I didn't expect them to add that. I really like that. The colors, like I said, those absolutely top. This dude literally looks as if he exists to be an eyesore that you cannot help but love to look at. And I'm all here for that. It is such a great color scheme on such a good mold.
Yep.
Kingdom Cyclonus was already an absolute masterpiece of a Transformers figure. And not even that, if you didn't really like the Kingdom Cyclonus because of the colors, they released the toy color version, which was also looks absolutely fantastic. And then they did this
Metal Hawk.
And then they did this one and Metal Hawk, which Metal Hawk's jet mode could have used a little work, but like it was still a really excellent retool. And then this one is a really excellent repaint. Like so far, like Hasbro has definitely been making bank with just the Cyclonus mold alone.
Yeah, and
Exactly. Yeah.
entirely because of that. Now, with that being said, for the vehicle mode,
Let me go there. There we go.
not quite the shot I was hoping for to get to the point I was going to make, but I'll work with it. So obviously, the white and the gunmetal really carries through, really helps to make this thing look different from Cyclonus. But the thing I want to point out, he literally looks like a flying dagger. And I kind of love that. Like, this dude feels dangerous. And I'm, like, just, in case y'all weren't already aware, if I don't get any figures from the Star Raiders subline, if I'm only allowed to have one, I'm making it this. It's a color scheme that I really enjoy. I don't know why. I have no attachment to this character. I have zero attachment to the color palette. I have next to no knowledge of who Farrick actually is, or whether or not he even had a character in either the Marvel comics or the IDW comics or wherever he ends up actually coming from. I don't care. This is a figure where its sole purpose as to why it's being made is because it looks cool. That's all you need.
Yep.
So yeah, this gets the BC seal of approval, and he's bought on site. I love it. I absolutely love it. And now I'm done.
Yeah. Yeah, Farrick. Again, I don't know any much about Farrick. All I know that he is that in the comics he was portrayed as a Decepticon and a pirate, a Starseeker pirate. And what I believe that this toy is missing is the Decepticon logo on his forehead, but I think it's okay because since he is labeled as a Starseeker pirate fully, that's why he has a Starseeker's logo on his forearm. And again, the amount of retooling that this thing has, the head sculpt is different, the chest is different, even the shoulders themselves are different molds. Because I've been looking pictures at Cyclonus and I'm comparing with Farrick's shoulders with Cyclonus' shoulders. Yeah, the shoulders are a totally different mold. I thought it was just the same shoulders, but no, they actually retooled the shoulders. That's actually amazing. And the wings are also very much different molds. They actually put in tabs to store the guns here. They molded these vents in here. So that's pretty cool. And even in the jet mode, the nose cone is different from Cyclonus. There's no of that long.
Yeah, they got rid of the spike.
Yeah, they got rid of the spike, and that's actually pretty neat. And I don't know if I'm gonna go for all these four, but if I were to pick the figures from this set of four figures, I'm just gonna go with the Filch, Lockdown, and maybe Cannonball, but mostly Lockdown and Filch because I really need a Filch and I need a new Lockdown in my collection. That's just me. So, yeah.
So once again, I'm back. because I had to take care of my father. So I didn't really get to talk about Ferric just much. Also, apparently, thanks to BC for informing me, the pronunciation of his name in the stream was mispronounced. BMAC kept referring to him as Ferrac or Ferroc. It's Ferrac. According to Bob
Ferric,
Budiansky,
yeah.
it's Ferric. Ferric.
Ferric.
So,
Okay, Ferric. Yeah.
um, yeah, I'm going to just make it brief. I have no connection to this character whatsoever. The only potential I can think of is an alternate universe Shattered Glass that isn't a traditional Shattered Glass where Cyclonus is an Autobot. I know he's a Star Seeker, but like,
yeah,
I have no connection to this character. I don't know who he is. I have to like research him to be like, oh, he's pretty cool. I like him. The colors are nice. They're striking. I wouldn't expect them on an enemy, I guess, or like an enemy faction. Kind of gives me like Armada Starscream vibes, where it's like you think, oh, he's an Autobot, but no, he's a Decepticon. In this case, it's like, oh, he's a Decepticon. No, he's a Star Seeker.
Oh, actually, he's
Cool
both.
number-
He's both.
What do you mean he's both?
he's a former Decepticon turned into a Star Seeker.
Oh,
Yep.
is that his lore?
Yep.
Yeah,
That
apparently.
that's confirmed lore. Yeah.
Okay.
Does
Yeah,
he?
this character has lore.
Yeah. In the comics, he is. He's a Decepticon. He transforms to a Hunter Seeker skyship. But,
I know he's also part of Squadron X, I think is what it was called in IDW.
Yeah.
Yeah, Squadron X, because like he showed up, and then I think he died.
Yeah, he was he was once members of the Squadron X, but then he joined the Starseeker Pirates after the rest of the squadron died on Thorax Prime.
Yeah. So I guess it's kind of cool that we're getting not only like, I guess, obscure, like, well, technically, actually, in a way, this is our first mainline BotCon exclusive.
No, there was also
No, I know, the BotCon 2014 one, but I'm saying like, in terms of retail, this is Ferric's very first like mainline retail figure.
Oh, I thought you were saying like this is the first time we've had like a BotCon exclusive get made as a
No.
mainline figure.
Yeah.
I was about to be like, actually,
Refresh my memory. What was the other one?
they did it with the Antagony.
Oh right. Well, she was Hasbro Pulse though.
Well, no. She was originally a BotCon exclusive that they then made as a a new legacy like repaint character.
Legacy Walmart Sandstorm.
That's also that's true. Okay,
Mm.
so we've had
Oh,
three
yes, that's right.
BotCon. Yeah, so we've had 3 BotCon character repaints so far in Legacy.
Mm-hmm. And what else? What else? Oh yeah, the original BotCon figure for Farrick here. He did have the Decepticon logo on his forehead and the Starseeker logos on the wings of the jet mode. It's just that the Decepticon logo is missing on the Star Raider Farrick figure from Legacy United. Would have been nice if they added that detail there, but it is what it is. So,
I guess this is a Ferric from a universe where he never was a Decepticon. Then
probably.
it's the multiverse, like it's endless.
Yeah. I was just gonna say that part of me's hoping, because I don't really care enough to buy this particular figure. I still think it looks amazing, but part of me is hoping that they'll end up repainting this as Shattered Glass Cyclonus.
Oh, I would kill to see that. Ooh, that would
Because I'm a sucker for the
beautiful.
Shattered Glass stuff, and Shattered Glass Cyclonus is one of my favorite characters because I've actually read some of his stuff from the comics, and I originally wanted to get that BotCon exclusive one, but then I thought, well, now that they have the new Kingdom one, maybe I'll wait out until they make a new Voyager one.
Mm.
Oh, dude.
How many years later?
Shattered Glass Cyclone. Oh, dude. That mold in hot rod colors, that's going to look gorgeous.
Especially if they bring over some of those remolded parts too, that'd be fun.
Yeah,
Can you
that's
bring
going to
me
look sick.
soda, please? Thank you. Can preferred, please. Thank you.
Look at this, look at
Mrs. BC, everybody.
Hello.
Oh, hi, Mrs. BC.
Oh, I just realized there in that image, he's using those legs. He's making it look like the Revenge of the Fallen's legs.
Yeah, but those
Yeah, those
are
extenders.
arms.
Yeah, those are Road Pig's arms.
Those are definitely Road Pig's arms.
Those Road Pig's arms. Oh.
Yeah, because Road Pig I think was red and black for the G2 laser cycle.
Oh, that is true. So they're using
Black and red.
So they're using
Yeah,
Crash
see,
Bar for Road Pig.
Yeah. So
Alright.
that's more Clonus's little subtle tease about, hey, Road Pig is coming, because we already know it is. And looking at the photo of Road Pig, yeah, those shoulders, red. The forearm and the fist, black.
Yep. And this is
Yeah, like,
clearly
I
from
can
the-
clearly see what he's trying to reference here, like
Yeah.
putting it on the figure like that.
Yeah.
And this is clearly the mold from Crash Bar. So
Yeah, so it pretty much confirms, like, hey, Crash Bar is going to be the retool or repaint for Road Pig.
and that means
Which
after
honestly, I'm
Road-
kind of sorry.
that means after Road Pig is released, all of the bike dudes from the G2 canceled line thing from the original toys,
Laser cycles.
they have all got on figures, I believe.
Yeah, the laser cycles.
Oh, wait, no, one more. Soundwave.
Oh yeah,
What?
that's right.
Wait. Let me double check.
Ooh.
Check. Let me double check.
No, you're right.
Am I right?
Yeah,
Dude, okay.
laser
I kinda
cycle
hope
with Soundwave.
Yeah, I kind of hope we get a laser cycle Soundwave. That looks sick.
Laser
Blue,
cycle.
gold, and silver with white. That's gorgeous.
Yeah.
That's literally as G1 colors as a motorcycle.
Yeah, Soundwave. Yeah, Soundwave. I knew it. Yep. That's
I
the
love that.
that's the last one.
I love
They have
that.
Yeah.
If we don't get that, I will make a custom from Laser Cycle Jazz. I don't care. That looks good.
Yep. Blue and silver and wow. Yeah, that's gonna be interesting. Yep. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
All right. There we go.
You know what I forgot to mention?
Hmm.
I forgot to mention another thing I also got for my birthday a little bit ago. I got the Cascade and a Javelin 2-pack.
Nice.
Oh.
Those are some other figures that also had some fantastic like repaint / retools.
Especially Javelin though. Javelin, I was like so surprised that they used a Studio Series live action movie figure for a legacy figure.
Again, they opened up Pandora's box in that department. Now all we have to do is wait.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
So we're taking this as an opportunity to talk about new stuff that we got recently.
Sure.
Are we?
Sure.
Okay.
Yes.
What did I get recently? Well, I mean, other than what I've been messing with this entire time, I eventually have myself caught back up on Gamer Edition. I just need a Bumblebee, no links. TFA, I know you.
Dang it, I was already in process. I'm gonna do it anyway.
Just need Starscream.
You also would need Sideswipe.
Oh yeah, and Sideswipe.
Yeah, the upcoming side swipe.
I actually will have Starscream soon. I'm just waiting on my buddy to get the repro label set in so he can label it up and then get it to me.
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
Look, I know you said no links, but I literally just found one for retail. I'm sorry in advance.
Also, BC, did you get charged like $250 recently?
Yes, I did.
He fanboyed the freak out, dude.
Also, since we're talking about Omega Prime, I was at work. I was at work earlier on Wednesday, and my boss bought a so my boss usually buys like in bulk, like he buys like collections off of people, and you know, and we we resell them in our store. And he wanted me to go through this bin of Transformers he bought, and I went through, and there was some sad remains of some figures. I was like, oh, come on, why is that one broken? One of the figures in there was a 2001 Robots in Disguise Ultra Magnus.
Oh boy!
I was like, oh, he was missing an entire leg. He had broken pieces. I was like, oh,
that's no good.
And it was even more shameful because the chrome looked amazing. I don't know how it was so broken, but the chrome looked great.
That's a bit unfortunate.
But there were some other good figures in there. It's just that was just the one that was like really bummed out. I was like, oh come on, that's a great figure.
Yep.
My favorite vintage like older toy I have in my collection, like even out of all my old like Star Wars stuff and like just all my old toys, my favorite one is the 2001 Robots in Disguise Galvatron.
Oh, that's nice.
A friend of mine bought it, and then he ended up finding another one that he liked. He bought it for like $10, and then he found another one that he liked more that was 100% complete. So he went and bought that instead, and then he gave me the one that was incomplete. And literally the only thing it's missing is just his like launching missiles like weapon thing.
You mean like the double-bladed spear weapon?
Yeah, that thing. That's the only thing he was missing, and the guy who he bought the other one off of wouldn't let him buy just the accessory, so he bought the whole thing and just gave me the one that didn't have the accessory, and obviously I didn't mind.
Yeah.
The chrome on that one, the chrome looks it's in really good condition. I'm really happy with that figure.
That's good.
And I don't mind the white. Some people prefer the traditional black and purple color scheme, but I actually kind of like the white on the Galvatron one.
Wasn't Galvatron supposed to be white and yellow?
No. Not really.
He's white, purple, black, and then he has a whole bunch of gold chrome on him.
Yeah.
I could have sworn there was yellow on the already 2001 Galvatron.
Well, it's yellow in the animation colors, but on the toy it's gold chrome.
It's the foil gold on the toy.
Okay.
Yeah, it's just, it wasn't very easy to portray gold in animation, so it usually was just colored in yellow.
Yeah.
There we go. There's Thrash. Managed to transform Thrash with no issues.
There's so much that still has yet to be revealed, and I really hope Hashtag gets on top of it. Because at this rate, they're really shooting themselves in the foot.
Magmatron isn't even released yet.
No.
Actually, funny, speaking of Magmatron, one of the other things that we got in that bin at the the store that I work at, for some reason, out of all the stuff that was in there, there was a Magmatron Skysaurus in there.
That's the pterodactyl or pteranodon.
Yeah. But like none of the other parts, just that one.
Weird.
I know, it was really weird, but I was still like just so fascinated. I was like, wow, that's really random because he is part of a Japanese boxed set, so I'm just really intrigued how I wonder.
He wasn't just exclusively Japanese. He was in the States. He was just part of the Beast Machines toy line.
Yeah, that's right.
So that's how he managed to make it probably over here. But anyway, yeah, it's that's really weird. But yeah, God, the wait for Magmatron and Tidal Wave is killing me. Like, I don't want to wish my life away and wish it was July already, but at the same token, it's like, can we please?
You also don't want to spend
July
that much
already?
money all at once.
Okay, can I just ask a question to you guys? Do you notice the dark blue is kind of the same dark blue they're using for the upcoming Cybertron Starscream?
What are you trying to connect here, JJ?
I'm not trying to connect anything. I'm just noticing that the dark blue is quite similar to the dark blue they're using for Cybertron Starscream from Legacy United.
Yeah, I guess you could. Yeah, doesn't mean they're the same character, the same universe though. Because I know you like to try to make those connections.
I'm not making any connection here. I'm just noticing.
I know.
It's I guarantee it's probably just a business thing on the other end where instead of having to pay for two different types of blue plastic for different costs, you just buy the one.
Yeah. Speaking of that Cybertron Starscream.
Yeah, speaking of who the frick has that in person right now? Because I've got some money here. It's a legal tender.
Briximus, I could hook you up. I got a link.
You got a link.
I got a link, man.
Do you also have a Zelda?
Oh boy.
No, I'm not kidding. Check your Instagram.
Where's my
You can
phone?
thank me later. But speaking of that Starscream, though, for real, mine will be here today.
Oh, what?
Ooh.
Lucky boy.
I'm gonna say this.
Oh, sorry.
No, it's okay. I'm just gonna say this. CMD store is amazing. I managed to get Starscream, Sandstorm, Shard, the Autobot 5-pack with Hound, and literally a few hours before today started, because as of this moment it's 1:42 a.m. here on Friday, March 15th.
Silverbolt?
I got Silverbolt.
I was just scrolling down and I saw Silverbolt. So I'm like, Silverbolt?
Yeah, literally, he was the last one I missed, because when I wanted to get him initially, I'm like, money, gotta be smart. I already spent so much, and my dad hooked me up with the 5-pack, thankfully.
Sadly, I can't buy it right now, but I'll definitely have to bookmark this place.
But I picked up Silverbolt today, so now all I need is Gears, Chromia, Beast Machines, Cheetor, and I think I'm basically done with Wave 2, unless I'm missing a deluxe or two. I think
Wave 2 yet.
Originally, Legacy United Wave 2 was supposed to have Beast Wars, Dinobot, and the deluxe Sure Shot, but they are unfortunately delayed to Wave 5 of Legacy United. So Wave 2 is quite short. So
in that particular instance, then Wave 2 is probably going to have a couple of repacks from Wave 1.
Please repack Windblade. Please repack Windblade.
The reason why I can't afford to buy anything from Wave 2 is because HasLab right now.
Oh boy.
No, I feel that.
And then the other reason was TFCon. Just went to TFCon, and then on top of that, the cherry on top, my concept art Megatron's arriving Saturday.
Nice.
Well done. Yes.
I used to hate on that figure so much just because it's like, oh, it's just G1 Megatron done in live action. And I see the design, I'm like, okay, this is actually kind of
cool. But and you have to admit the fact. You need to consider the fact that that's the first live action triple changer that Hasbro has ever made for Studio Series.
That's true.
That's absolutely crazy. I can't believe they engineered that for Megatron. So
that's nuts.
What I love about the design so much is that I love how it invokes the G1 design, but something I didn't like about the G1 design, at least when I was a kid, was that I didn't like how they didn't really make it very intimidating. He was very goofy, but obviously this was when I was a kid, not when I grew up and understood oh, it's a cartoon show or whatever. But I love how the Bumblebee movie design honors that G1 design, but his eyes and just the way how his face is molded, he looks so scary. I would not want to run into that in a hallway, or let alone run into that anywhere.
This figure.
Hey, JJ. Do you know you could rip off his head?
I know, yeah.
It's not because he's a headmaster. It's just because
he can go.
This ain't right.
He can go. He can open and close his mouth. He can go this ain't right.
I love that. I hate it at the same time, but I love it.
I find it funny that he has opposable mouth while also having green paint, and he looks like a frog. So I keep making a lot of jokes that he's just an evil
keep doing the
Kermit.
same. I literally made the Kermit the Frog joke about him. I'm like, he's basically Kermit the Frog if he's a Decepticon with a mohawk.
Inside the review that I did of him, I had the joke where I moved the mouth of me just puppeting. Why are there so many songs about rainbows?
Look. I'm just glad that Hasbro actually put so much love into this figure, and they actually gave us a proper Hasbro Mohawk toy, rather than the transcribed Mohican that we have, and I do have that. We finally got a Hasbro Mohawk, and that's amazing. That's awesome.
I gotta be honest, even for a core class, and I'm not like putting the figure down or anything, it is kind of a letdown in a degree, but like not terribly so. Then again, I was spoiled by third party with Dr. Wu's Mohawk. I forget what it's called.
Yeah.
But like,
yeah,
I don't know. Something
I'm completely spoiled by transcribed Mohican because that was the first Mohawk I ever got, and it was so nice and shiny. And now that now Studio Series Mohawk exists, and I'm like, why isn't he silver?
Dr. Wu Mozart is what his name was.
Yeah,
Mozart. Yeah, I was about to say it was something really random that didn't fit. That's what it was.
That's
Notice how the color changes, the colors range from different Mohawk figures. Like the Doctor Wu version is like so bland and so plain, and then Studio Series gets darker, and then Transcribed Mohican, which is the biggest Mohawk toy that you could ever get. It is nice and shiny. So
yeah, that's the Transcraft Mohican. That's like an MPM scale version.
Yeah.
Hey, so speaking to some of the '90s kids here, who here remembers Street Sharks?
Yeah, me. I know about the Mezcos. I'm very excited.
They're reissuing some of the, they're making the new Street Shark figures.
Street Shark? What is that?
Aren't they
pretty much? It's Ninja Turtles but sharks.
Aren't they doing?
But a little bit edgier.
One could also argue it's Battletoads but sharks.
Well, yeah, that too.
Get out.
What? I saw all of them. I've seen Ninja Turtles, I've seen Battletoads, I've seen Street Sharks. In fact, I was starting a Street Shark binge because I found the whole series on YouTube.
Oh, cool. Yeah.
Then I got distracted.
I randomly came across the series in the late 2000s because it was back when Netflix was actually cool, and Netflix had the entirety of the Street Sharks series, and me and my brother were looking for something to watch, and we randomly came across it. We just finished watching Ninja Turtles, and we were like, oh, what's this Street Shark? So we watched the first episode, and we were like, it's literally just Shark Ninja Turtles, and so we binged the entire thing.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to go back and watch it because I haven't seen most of it. I just remember I rented a video from Hollywood Video back in the day.
Oh boy.
I know, right? And I watched the episodes that were on it, and I'm like, this is freaking cool. I mean, obviously I didn't know that vocabulary back then, but saying it now just because like this is cool. I like this. I want more of it. But unfortunately it was the only VHS they had.
Also, I distinctly remember from the show, it's like, well, Ninja Turtles, they had pizza, so what did they give the sharks? Humongo burgers.
Yep.
I distinctly remember that clear as day.
I forget which toy I had. I think I had the I want to say basking shark looking dude. The tannish one with like the white spots.
Street Shark.
I can't remember.
Who just burped?
That was me. Excuse me.
I genuinely don't know the name of this character, and it's going to drive me crazy. Big Slamoo? Yeah, I think I had his figure when I was a kid.
I don't think I'd be able to really watch Street Sharks in this day and age.
Yeah, it's not on Netflix anymore, unfortunately.
Yeah, because that was like back in 2011 or whatever. Like, it was forever ago when I watched it on Netflix.
Well, my reasoning as to why is because I'm a shark nut. I'm such a nut about it to the point where if I catch even the slightest little bit of an inaccuracy to a specific species, I will call it out and I will never leave it alone.
Oh, I'm so glad I have this
Come
figure
on,
now.
dude.
Oh, the brown one with the spots?
The white spots, yeah. Big Slamoo, right?
Slugger
Sorry,
Slamoo?
I think so. Sorry, JJ.
Unfortunately, I might have
Slugger
to.
Slamoo.
This has been a fun stream, guys, but I'm fortunately have to leave off because I need to go and do my studies. So.
Oh, okay. Education is important.
Yep. Because I only have one more week of semester one, so
Nice.
I need to take the time to do an assignment, do the final assignment. I only got 4 more questions to go, so.
Oh, dude,
I
knock
still have
that
a few
out.
more weeks on my semester.
But yeah, I have to unfortunately head off. So alrighty. So thank you for joining the stream, TFA, BC, and Briximus. It's been a fun time chatting with you guys about the Star Raider subline.
Always
I know
a
we
pleasure.
didn't. I know we didn't discuss on the target Optimus Prime with the bullseye. Yes, BC.
If I may, just for a minute.
Hmm.
Tomorrow night for Scrapyard, be prepared to see the Scrapyard cast. Do something different.
Okay.
Like that's as far as I'm going with it.
It's going to be a more, let's say, for lack of a better word, serious episode.
Okay.
But in terms of your expressing of thanks, no, thank you for including me. I'm always trying to just hang out with people, have fun, make cool stuff together, and I really appreciate the fact that pretty much every time you stream or you want to do something, you reach out to me. And I'm sorry I don't always capitalize on that opportunity, and I'm going to try my best to improve upon that. But I really do appreciate and value that a lot, and I really want more people to feel that they can do that with me, because that's what a community should do, is just have fun, make cool stuff together. So
Yep.
Being at TFCon and being around all the like-minded people and just some of the friends that I got to see again from like a year ago, it really reminded me how nice it is to have like a lot of like-minded people to interact with.
yeah,
Yep.
I had a similar experience at TFCon Orlando with
That
like
is
all
true.
the YouTubers I met too, and like there's no judgment in those places at a convention. There's no judgment,
Nope.
and it's like
No
one of the most
judgment.
beautiful things to experience.
Just having fun together and just spending
Hundreds of dollars on plastic.
Yep.
So
I believe Frank Todaro was also at TFCon.
Yes, I got to meet him, and he said to me that me and him are now good friends.
Oh, nice.
When I first ran into him, he remembered me from last year, and he gave me a hug. That felt nice.
Oh,
and
so
then
nice.
and then later when I got my autograph with him, he after I paid for the autograph and I gave me back the print, he gave me an old print for free of charge back from last year's TFCon, and he signed it free of charge.
Mm-hmm.
It's wonderful when voice actors and guests do that for fans.
Yeah.
And I'm glad it's not all about the money, because it really isn't
before
for them.
before we end here. If y'all remember Sean Hawkins, aka the voice of Mirage from the Warp Cyber John Trilogy cartoon, he has become a father now.
Well,
Yeah.
Congratulations, he's got a little kid, Mirage.
Yep. He and his wife starting out a family, and they recently gave birth to
that's
a little
wonderful.
baby girl, a little beautiful baby girl, little adorable. baby
That's
girls.
wonderful.
And I'm so happy for him. So, yeah. And I recently also I did got back in touch with Aaron Veach, aka Prowl, and please do pray for him because he has lost a dog. He has recently lost his pet. His pet dog recently passed away, and that's a bit unfortunate, a little bit sad, and feel sorry for him. So, yeah, is that a ground phone?
What?
What? Yes.
This-
The moment I saw that, I'm like, is that a ground phone? Damn. It's interesting, like how they call that a ground phone, but then for Merrick, he calls his morpher the lunar caller. So very interesting. But anyway, that has to be it for today's stream. I hope you guys enjoyed the unboxings of Earthspark Deluxe Prime, Earthspark Deluxe Thrash, Gamer Edition Starscream, and Studio Series Mohawk. I will be reviewing these individually as time goes on. And hopefully the next purchase I'll do will be for Concept Art Megatron and maybe with Scrap Heap. I don't know. Maybe with Thundertron also. I don't know. But we'll see what happens in the future. But thank you so much for watching. Thank you guys. TFA, BC, and Brixmas. Thank you guys for joining in. Appreciate that. And we'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out. Till all are one.
Till all are one.
Till all is